You're in good hands with Allstate. AMF Auto Clinic, taking care of your cars since 1961. Located in Brookhaven on Edgemont Avenue. Sandy McCauley at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services in Media. Give her a call when buying or selling your home. Ducklings Early Learning Center in Wallingford. Daycare for ages 6 weeks to 5 years. Scarpagnato Plumbing. Over 20 years experience for all your plumbing needs in Wallingford. Proud Haven supporters Mary and Larry Luter. Go Haven! Rose Tree Wellness Center. Complete chiropractic treatments featuring ART therapies in Media. We get to the root of the problem. Here are tonight's internet announcers, the voices of the Strath Haven Panthers, Brian Carroll, Pete Fulgenetti, Andrew Kaufman, and Mike Mayer.
And here we are, playoff round 2. District 1 5A quarterfinals, and with all the excitement that comes with it, also the abrupt, painful ending that will happen week to week now throughout the District 1 playoffs. For the Panthers of Strath Haven, the number 2 seed means a home game tonight. A win tonight puts them at home again at least one more week, and perhaps even beyond that. But in their way, the 3-time District 1 champs of the last 5 years, on the road from Fort Washington, the Upper Dublin Cardinals come with experience, energy, youth, and tons of excitement and energy for round 2 of these District 1 playoffs. Good evening, everybody. Brian Carroll bringing you play-by-play. We are just moments away from the opening kickoff, and boy, it should be a good one here. Finally feeling like football weather here. 45 degrees, clear, cool, probably a little chilly for everybody sitting still, but in the meantime, Strath Haven at home in the friendly confines of George L. King Field, taking on a very experienced team in terms of playoff experience for the coaching staff. A young team, not too many seniors for Upper Dublin. They're building for the future, but boy, what a rebuilding year it's been. If you're 7-4, you win a playoff game and looking to defend a District 1 title. They are the District 1 champs in 2018, 2020, 2022, and now looking to pull what many would perceive as an upset tonight. Head coach Brett Stover and the Flying Cardinals. Mike Mayer's joining me as always, and Mike, boy, Strath Haven got it together and playing their best football at the best time of year for sure in last week's win over Great Valley.
There's no doubt about that, and I think what we're going to have to look at tonight is can they continue on the fairly error-free football, no penalties in the red zone and other issues that fumbles and bad snaps and things that just kill drives that they've experienced all year long and have almost cost them games. And, of course, what we also can't tolerate is the second half like what we had against Marple Newtown, where suddenly the wheels just fell off relative to any kind of time of possession, no real success, and got basically passed and run against in the second half. And Marple Newtown came back from a huge deficit and ended up pulling out the game. So, tonight you're playing against a very good number 7 seed. Last 2016, which really means nothing. I mean, the kids have long graduated. The teams are totally different. But in that game, we went out to an early lead and then never saw a touchdown again. So, obviously, we'd like to see us get on the board quickly and often. But Upper Dublin has some big kids we're going to have to stop, and they've been – I think their record belies how good they really are.
7-4 overall, a big 40-20 victory in round 1 last week against Methacton. But those 4 losses all came to solid playoff teams, most of them at the 6A level. So, again, played some bigger schools, took their lumps early in the season, but Brett Stover has the Cardinals on track and feeling good now in round 2 of the playoffs ready tonight. And why not feel good about a backfield that features a 1,000-yard rusher in Shine Roberts and a fullback that joins him. The Panthers will be facing the 2 biggest backs they've seen all season. Roberts at 6'1", 6'2", 220 pounds, lines up next to number 44, Martin Campbell, at 6'1", 230. So you've got two guys well over 200 pounds back there. It will take multiple Panthers around the ball tonight to slow down an offense that has some variety. We'll see both of those guys in the Wildcat formation, where it'll just be run heavy, snap the ball directly to Roberts, and see where he can take it. And then you mix in a little bit of a speed element and some niftiness in the receiving game in number 4, a 3-year starter, Chris Colbrenner, whose older brothers played on a couple of those district championship teams as well. Colbrenner does everything, returns kicks, they'll line up in the slot. He'll be the Wildcat quarterback from time to time. They'll hand it to him. He's the free safety on defense, and really 3 very talented seniors in support of a first-year starter at quarterback, number 5, Kevin Atkins. So a little bit different than the Upper Dublin teams of the last few years. Those last 3 years, they had a quarterback, Colin O'Sullivan, who's now playing at Rutgers, very talented passer, and they won 2 out of 3 district titles with him at the helm. But with that adjustment in change in personnel comes some adjustments on the offense, and Upper Dublin comes in averaging tonight over 23 points per game. So Panthers defense will have their hands full containing the Cardinals. And, of course, on the flip side of that, Strath Haven's offense cranked out over 400 yards rushing a week ago. So the Upper Dublin, I'm sure, has some nervous coaches and fans on the defensive side of the ball, especially trying to contain running backs Shane Green, Marco Kaufman, and James Fisher, who have been just phenomenal over the last several weeks. Fisher over 1,000 yards rushing now on the season. Green approaching that number, and you mix in Marco Kaufman. It's a 3-headed monster in that backfield in support of quarterback Jake Kitchen, who has a new weapon. I say new. It seems a little strange to say that about a senior. But A.J. Glavicek, who played sparingly on offense a week ago, should be a bigger factor in tonight's offense. He'll start in the secondary as well. He had been out since week 2 of the regular season, where he was injured late in the game against Springfield. But great to have number 25 back in action and ready to rock and roll. We should have scores from all over District 1, playoff updates from 5A, 6A, and, just should be a heck of a night. Thanks again to Mike Clancy upstairs running the camera, and to Tony Jester downstairs running the camera. And we've got Andrew Kaufman and Pete Fulgenetti joining us as well. It's the first time in a while that all of us have been able to be here together. We've had 1 or 2 of us missing over the last few weeks, but have the whole crowd here ready to go. Panthers ready to make their entrance here from the west end zone. You will see probably at some point that floating off in the distance, a brand new scoreboard over in the east end zone. Looks like it's just floating in the air with a black background of the sky. Gary James on the PA greets the Panthers here as they, in their black uniforms tonight, silver helmets and white numerals. And Strath Haven, your 2021 District 1 5A champs, looking to make their 3rd straight trip to the semifinals with a win tonight. Upper Dublin out of Fort Washington made that trip down across the turnpike and down the Blue Route a couple hours ago. We'll see them shortly. This is their first ever trip to Strath Haven. Go ahead, Mike.
And a quick shout out to a couple of our favorite viewers, which is Mary Luder, who's also a big sponsor of this site, and Lolly, who I don't know where she's watching from, but her daughter told me she's a big fan, wanted my photograph. I said, no, you and Brian Carroll's photograph. No. I just occasionally add things in every once in a while. But in any event, welcome and enjoy the game.
Looking forward to, we've got viewers from Chicago again tonight, from Colorado and other family members around the country, and I'm sure from many places much farther away than that. Waiting for Upper Dublin to make their way out to the field here, still on their way, and the officials heading this direction as well. Halftime, we'll see the Strath Haven Marching Band as always, and it looks like a pep band has arrived here for the Cardinals as well.
All right.
Big Central League rematch tonight on the on this side of the 5A bracket. Marple, Newtown, and Springfield. We should be able to get an update there. The winner of that takes on the winner of this game tonight in front of us. That will be next Friday night. Other Delaware County teams in the mix tonight include Garnet Valley on the road at Central Bucks West up in Doylestown, so good luck to the Jaguars. And Chester tomorrow hosting Phoenixville, 1 o'clock down in Chester. If you want to take a ride down and take a look at that one, that's the other side of the 5A bracket, but should be a good one as well. We'll keep you posted on the other 5A and 6A scores, as well as a more muted entry for the Flying Cardinals. Strath Haven comes blasting out of their tunnel and so forth, but Upper Dublin makes their way to the far sideline. They are in their road whites tonight with the gray pants, white helmets, red numbers on the front and back, and those helmets are pretty cool too, with the Cardinal on the right side and their uniform number decaled on the left. Captains will meet at midfield here momentarily for the coin toss, and Mike, this has been a lot of fun, and I want to get back to that idea. I kind of started with the nature of the playoffs at this point, the abrupt ending. This is going to sting for somebody tonight.
Oh, yeah.
On one sideline or another, because this is the last football game a number of seniors will play tonight, whether it's Upper Dublin or Strath Haven. This is always a more emotional time of year.
And we're going to witness it here, but it's also going to repeat itself all over Delaware County and the greater Philadelphia area, because all these games are being played with you lose and you're out. And for the seniors, this will be their last high school football game for half the teams that are out there.
Right. So 4 seniors headed out to midfield here for Strath Haven. Jake Kitchen wearing your number 6 as your quarterback. The lineman is number 77, Bill Brown. The center is Carter Law wearing 68. And number 20, halfback and linebacker Marco Kaufman. For the Cardinals, number 44, we mentioned him earlier, Martin Campbell. He will be your fullback and play the defensive line. Number 53 is Phil Roll. Number 1, Shine Roberts, their leading rusher, and he'll play some linebacker as well. And Chris Colbrenner, number 4, your free safety and sort of all-purpose slot back in this spread offense. So Strath Haven will be, I think, deferred. Is that right?
Yes, they deferred.
Strath Haven deferred, and we'll kick it away to the Cardinals to get things started. Cardinals will move left to right, and we'll see how Strath Haven approaches that opening kickoff. Colbrenner, a very dangerous returner. I'm guessing they're not going to want to kick it anywhere near number 4 in white tonight. But stranger things have happened, and we'll have a lot to talk about, a lot to watch, and a lot of reasons to get excited here for round 2 of the District 1 playoffs. We'll take a short time out, be back for the Star Spangled Banner from the marching unit, and thrilled to keep it going here as Strath Haven and the Cardinals ready to rock and roll in a moment on havenfootball.net.
Welcome to Allstate, where everyone saves when they bundle their home and auto insurance. Isn't that right, Frank?
I saved 25%. Booyah.
You protected your casa?
Sure did.
And the Frank tank?
You know it.
And now you're relaxing.
I'm working from home.
Sure you are. Save up to 25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate.
Your local Allstate agent is Steve Taub in media. Give him a call at 610-566-3500.
This is Keith Jackson. You're listening to High School Football right here on Haven Football.
Your car is probably your second biggest investment, and AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven wants to keep that investment in tip-top shape. AMF Auto Clinic has been maintaining automobiles since 1961, and they take pride in their work and in keeping your car in perfect running order. From inspections to general maintenance and repair, you can trust your auto investment to AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven. Call for an appointment today at 610-872-2167.
Hi, everyone. This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
That's the Strath Haven Marching Unit belting out the Star-Spangled Banner, and thrilled, as always, to have them here in, again, a terrific atmosphere, as always, at George L. King Field. Stands starting to fill up a little bit here in front of us. Moments away from the opening kickoff, the Panthers will be kicking it away, and the Cardinals will start things moving left to right on your screen. Thanks again to Tony Jester in the stands with the camera. Downstairs, upstairs, Mike Clancy doing a fantastic job. As always, Gary James on the PA tonight here in the stadium. And thanks as always to the Strath Haven Athletic Department for getting things queued up for us and ready to go. Well, Panthers know coming in not to expect a blowout last week. I mean, a 35-0 first half for the Panthers. It really was, everything went their way, and they earned it, But I would expect more resistance tonight for sure from the Crimson and White tonight. All right, Ian Gallagher has it teed just inside the hash mark for the Panthers. Standing deep to return is the sophomore, number 24, back in the lineup tonight is Ron Shepard. And on the far side, on the far hash, as we mentioned, the ever-dangerous Chris Colbrenner. All right, here we go. Gallagher approaches. District 1 quarterfinal underway. Shepard will field this one at the 9-yard line along the sideline, looking for running room, running laterally, and then runs into a wall of silver and black jerseys. Jack Schuster there to meet him in a hurry, along with number 20, Marco Kaufman, at the 21-yard line. Upper Dublin offense tonight will look like this. If they go with a traditional look, it'll be quarterback Kevin Etkins. The running backs Martin Campbell and Shine Roberts. Ryan Sullivan, Chris Colbrenner, and Matt Lee are your receivers. They'll rotate them all in depending on formation. Benji Ravitz is your tight end. To start, Logan Fitzmaurice is your center. Seth Johnson, Phil Roll, Evan Sanders, and Christian Holland round out the offensive line. Colbrenner split to the far side. Now you're going to get a whistle pre-snap and a flag on the play already. Let's see what this looks like. So Campbell, this is illegal procedure already, I think, against Upper Dublin. They're moving backwards 5 yards. This will take it back to the 16. So timeout. Did they call time? They called timeout. Wow. All right. Upper Dublin had to call timeout to start things, so we'll not a penalty. They're going to pick up the flag. But Coach Stover probably not expecting to use his first timeout before the first snap of the game.
No, I certainly wouldn't expect him to, but.
All right. So we'll keep it right here and try to get you.
It's too early for us to call a timeout.
Yeah. We don't have anything to share yet, as other games are just getting underway. No score anywhere else to report. But in the meantime, it's still awaiting the first snap from scrimmage here. We'll get to the Panther defense. I guess we could have shown that, but
yeah, we couldn't.
We'll get to that after this first play. So for Upper Dublin, they set up in the shotgun. Kevin Etkins with Campbell on his left hip, Shine Roberts behind him with a pistol look. And on 1st and 10, they give us to Roberts. Looking for him off the left side. Cole Miller there to greet him and says hello. Loss of 2 or 3 on the play. That's generous to give him the 20-yard line. We'll call it a loss of 1, and Cole Miller comes in unblocked. What a job by Miller this year. Roberts dropped and did 2nd down and 11. Miller with a good size advantage here up front on the center. After this play, we'll get to the Panther defensive lineup here to start. Backs on either hip for Etkins here. Campbell to his left, and now they shift back with a wing to the left. And Roberts one more time off the left side, looking for a little more room, finding just a couple. Sean Henry there to grab him at the 23. So gain of 3 brings up 3rd down and 8. Panther defense tonight. Jahai Curtis at defensive end opposite Alexi Gustafson. Cole Miller, Nick Faribaugh in at tackle. We'll see Vince Hales rotate in as well. Shane Green, Sean Henry, and Marco Kaufman are your linebackers. Jack Schuster and A.J. Glavicek the corners. We'll see Makai Clark as well. James Fisher and Ben Milligan are your safeties. 3rd down and 8 for Upper Dublin. Campbell in the backfield alongside Vetkins, trips to the right. He looks out to this right, so fires to this near side. It's complete, and the Panthers make the stop a few yards shy of the first down. Good work by Henry and Glavicek to wrap up Ryan O'Sullivan at the 29. 4th down and about 3, and the punt team comes on. So good work by the Panthers, forcing a 3 and out. Standing deep to return, Ben Milligan at the 40. James Fisher floating near midfield as well. And number 34, Matt Miller, the junior, awaits the punt snap at his 15-yard line. Snap is a good one. Miller with a wobbler off the side of his foot, angling out of bounds at the sideline. Coach Clancy fields it. Gets a roar from the crowd and the sideline. Nice work by Coach Clancy to secure it. And the Panther offense comes on the field on the Upper Dublin side of the 50. Panther offense tonight led by quarterback, the senior Jake Kitchen, Shane Green, James Fisher, Marco Kaufman, the three-headed monster in the backfield. The tight ends, Sean Henry and Cole Miller. We'll see A.J. Glavicek as well. Center is Carter Law, Gavin Pilson, Jackson Jeremiah are your guards. Will Leithold and Billy Brown are your tackles.
We'll have to pick that up next down.
All right. Wing to the left, 2 tight ends. Give us a Marco Kaufman on first down, and he'll push his way for a couple. And nice work there by O'Sullivan making the stop. So maybe a yard on first down for Kaufman. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Here's the offense.
There's your offense, as we mentioned just a moment ago.
We'll get the defense next one.
Cardinals defense after this play. Sean Henry, tight end to the far side. Cole Miller to the near side. Wing left is James Fisher. He goes in motion, and they go toss to that right side. Looking for room is Fisher. Runs into a wall of white jerseys there. Gets the line of scrimmage and not much else. 3rd and 9 as Panthers trying to test the edges early on, but not much doing so far. Cardinals defense up front, you've got Christian Holland, Martin Campbell, Phil Roll, and Justin Wall. Linebackers Dom Payon, Shine Roberts, Ryan O'Sullivan, and Trey Relvis. Eric Bernan is at corner, David Morris at the other side, and the free safety is Chris Colbrenner. 3rd and about 8 for the Panthers. Glavicek split to the near side. Matched up here with David Morris. Back to pass is Kitchen. He wants it all. Deep down the sideline. It's going to be deflected and nearly intercepted. Good coverage over there on the near sideline, and the Panthers also go 3 and out.
That was a scary little pass because he was well covered, and had that been short rather than deflected, that would have been intercepted.
Colbrenner, I thought, had a chance to pick that off, but swats it away instead. No harm done there for the Panthers in terms of a turnover. And honestly, if he picks it, he's got all sorts of room in front of him. But instead, he'll stand deep to return a punt from Kitchen, who awaits the snap on his side of midfield. Panthers trying to tilt the field and pin the Cardinals deep here. Kitchen takes the snap and booms one. High spiral angling towards Colbrenner, who makes the fair catch signal and grabs it at the 16-yard line. So both teams trade a 3 and out to start, and not much doing here for either team on offense on a chilly evening with 8:38 to go here in the first quarter.
There's a new scoreboard everybody can take a quick look at. It's a pretty thing. You got to come out and take a look at it.
It's at night especially. It just looks like it's floating in midair, frankly. Just a really cool setup over here. Mekhi Clark checks in at corner for the Panthers. He is lined up on the near side. Wildcat formation here. Etkins on the left. Taking the snap, Shine Roberts, and he'll come up and get nothing. Jahai Curtis there to meet him at the line of scrimmage. Big 81 says no, and Roberts, tough sledding here in the early going. 3 carries for just 2 yards. Roberts, though, had over 300 yards rushing and 7 touchdowns in a game against Wissahickon a few weeks back. He can score from anywhere on the field, so the Panthers have to find a way to keep him penned up tonight. 2nd down and about 10 here for the Cardinals. From their 16, same look here. Roberts and Campbell in the backfield. Roberts going to take it, going to cut off to his left and find not much more room. Again, good work there. Ben Milligan flying up from that free safety spot. Panthers bringing Milligan up for an extra guy in the box against this Wildcat look. Brings up 3rd down and about 7. As Roberts goes for a couple. Clock ticks. 7:35 to go and counting here in the first quarter. Upper Dublin 3rd and 7 now, and this time they split Roberts to the far side. Slot to the right is Colbrenner. Split to the near side is Trey Relvis. Back to pass, and they float it to the flat. This is Campbell looking for running room. James Fisher says hello at the 20-yard line, and he wraps up Campbell, gives up quite a bit of poundage there, but boy, Fisher met him nose to nose and makes the stop for a gain of maybe a yard. Nice work right there by Fisher in open field. Campbell goes for just a yard.
Boy, talk about a defensive battle, huh?
Indeed. Elkins 2 for 2 throwing it, but Panthers have done a good job tackling in the open field thus far. Miller to punt it. Milligan awaits near midfield. He lets it go. Another wobbler angling towards the sideline. It'll take a terrific roll for Upper Dublin across the 40, 35, down to the 30-yard line. And those low line drive kicks have served the Cardinals well most of the year. And this one tilts the field right back after the Panther defense does its job. Now the offense has to get something going with 70 yards of field in front of them. 6:37 to go here in quarter number 1. Kitchen jogs in the play in the scoreless game.
Couple of quick updates. Downingtown East up 7-0. Springfield also up 7-0 on Marple Newtown.
Here we're scoreless. Second possession begins now for the Panthers. First down and 10. Shane Green with a little running room off the left side. He runs into Phil Roll and number 44 Martin Campbell at about the 32. Second down and 8 upcoming as Green gets his first carry of the evening. Kitchen jogs in the play, completing about almost 50% of his passes on the evening, or on the year rather. Hasn't thrown one yet tonight. Cole Miller, tight end to the near side. Kaufman off the left side, spins his way for a few more across the 35 out to the 37. It'll bring up third down and 2 or 3, checking, depending on the spot. They're going to give him the 38, so nice work there by Kaufman. And third down and 2, much more manageable here for the Panthers than on their first possession. So, clock ticks. 5:41 and counting to play here in quarter number 1. Panthers trying to move the sticks here from their own 38-yard line at the near hash. Kaufman wing to the far side. They give to Shane Green, runs into Shine Roberts, and is going to be shy of that 40-yard line. Ooh, spins his way for extra. It's going to be awfully close. I think 4th and 1 here.
Oh, boy.
They'll mark him at just a yard shy, and I think it wouldn't shock me to see Coach Clancy go for it here.
Well, it may not shock you, but give me heart failure. They're going to
punt it away on 4th and a yard with 5:08 and counting to play here in the first quarter. Well, Panthers have been awfully good on 4th down this year, converting almost 70%, but here, 4th and 1, they'll play it safe. Kitchen awaits the snap. Colbrenner awaits the punt at the 30-yard line. Snap is a good one, and he lets it go. High spiral. It's going to take a Strath Haven hop across the 35 and then into the arms of Sean Henry at the 34. So, Panthers with a couple of 3-and-outs to start things. Upper Dublin has to feel awfully good about how things are going on the defensive side of the ball, with Strath Haven picking up just 11 total yards on their first 6 plays.
Well, it's all defense right now. Obviously, nobody's doing much of anything.
11 total yards for Strath Haven, 13 total yards for Upper Dublin.
That constitutes nothing.
Here we go. Split end to the far side is Relvis. Slot to the far side, Colbrenner. 2 backs alongside junior quarterback Etkins. He's back to pass, looking to the left side. He's going to throw incomplete. Nope. Looking for Relvis, coming back to the football. And first incompletion of the night for Upper Dublin. Turns it into second down and 10. 4:36 to go here in quarter number 1. Quiet crowd so far as defensive struggle for both teams. Nobody's had too much to cheer about in terms of offensive fireworks. But if you like defensive football, you've got to be pleased with both squads right now. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the left this time. Into the game for the first time, the sophomore. Off the left side and losing yardage. Nice work by Sean Henry shooting into the backfield And I guess they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage. That's 24, Ron Shepard. So Shepard, in your program tonight, if you're at the game, he's wearing number 40, but he and his classmate midway through the season, Brian Portney, decided to trade numbers. So Shepard wearing 24. Shepard was your starting running back back in week 1. He has a couple of 100-yard games to his credit, so another talented weapon in the Upper Dublin backfield. But now it's Campbell in the backfield, 2 receivers either side on 3rd and 10. Back is Etkins looking, has time, fires underneath. He has a man out here, and O'Sullivan could not haul it in, just a little shy of the first down marker. And incomplete it falls, 4th and 10 upcoming, and the Cardinals will punt it away. Well, busiest guys on the field tonight are the guys catching long snaps and kicking it.
Yeah, it seems to be, and the punter got a great punt off last time through bouncing luck. We'll see what he can do this time. Now he's on the far left hash mark. So
CB West has taken a lead on Garnet Valley, 7-0 midway through the first quarter in Doylestown. Here, low snap, Miller gets it away. Here's a wobbler. This will be Ben Milligan signaling fair catch and making it at about the 35-yard line. Panthers will try it again. Upper Dublin, 3 possessions. Not much doing there. Just 13 yards of offense. Panthers will try now from the 34 is where they'll spot it. And just 11 yards of offense for the Silver and Black.
Nobody's got any first downs, right? We haven't done anything.
No.
There's not been a first down in this game. It's been 4 3 and out. 5 3 and outs, actually.
Combined, yep. All right, here we go. Panthers trying to break the ice here with James Fisher wing to the left. 2 tight ends again for Jake Kitchen. Fullback behind him is Shane Green. Play fake, back to pass is Kitchen. Looking, has a man out here. Wide open is Fisher. Hauls it in at the 30, 20, and that's the way to break the ice right there. Let's go 66 yards for a Panther touchdown. Take your shot down the field, and Fisher, just the big play man all year, has the Panthers on the board with 3:30 to go in quarter number 1. I don't know if you got the replay, Mike.
Yes,
I think
we did.
the defender fell down.
I did not see that. I wasn't watching the replay, but I did.
Fisher was open by 15 yards, and Kitchen on the money. Ben Milligan on for the extra point. Kick is away. It is long enough, and it is pushed wide right. So Strath Haven 6, Upper Dublin nothing. We'll be back in just a moment. Stick with us. You're listening live to High School Football on havenfootball.net.
Looking for pre-K child care with an emphasis on learning? Duckling's Early Learning Center is available for children 6 weeks to 5 years old, within 1 block of Nether Providence Elementary School, on Moore Road in Wallingford. At Ducklings, our college-educated teachers create a safe, nurturing educational environment in our beautiful facility. Call Ducklings today for an appointment at 610-936-9400.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Strath Haven 6, Upper Dublin nothing, after a 66-yard scoring strike at the 3:30 mark of quarter number 1 here. Jake Kitchen to James Fisher. Fisher's 3rd receiving touchdown of the season, and Jake Kitchen his 7th passing touchdown. And boy, that one looked awfully easy. Good protection, and Fisher wide open, as I believe a defender fell down, unfortunately, for Upper Dublin. So 6-0. Panthers ready to kick it away. Gallagher, short end-over-end kickoff. It'll come down to Shepard at the 18-yard line. Shepard up the far hash, looking for running room, and shedding 1, 2, 3 tackles out and across the 35 to the 38-yard line. Good hard running from the sophomore. And they'll put the football down at the maybe 37 or so. So solid field position here for the Cardinals, trying to get something going as their first 3 possessions went 3 and out. Panther defense doing the job so far, Mike.
No doubt about it. No, it's a great way to break the ice, but as you pointed out, if the defender fell down, you got lucky, but never discount luck in life or sports.
Here we go. Looking for a little luck here, the Cardinals from their 37-yard line. Trailing 6-0, they give it to Shine Roberts on 1st and 10. Lots of running room this time. His best run of the night, and stretches out to the midfield stripe First and 10 for the Cardinals. They'll put him down at the 49.
A couple of guys down, getting up slowly.
A couple of guys indeed.
Well, the Panther got 44.
Henry seems okay, but one of the Cardinals down over by the numbers near the 45-yard line. Did not see who that is, but at any rate, best run of the night, best play of the night for Upper Dublin. A gain of 12 for Shine Roberts. Picked up 5 yards on his first 4 carries and more than doubles that on carry number 5. They Panthers, again, do have to be awfully careful dealing with Roberts. He is super talented, super fast when he gets those shoulders squared and running north-south. As Andrew mentioned, he had a score update earlier. He's got another one to add.
Central Bucks South 7, Springford 3, 7:25 to play first quarter.
Okay.
Should we take a quick timeout, or is he getting out?
Let's see. We can take 30 seconds here and hope for the best for the Upper Dublin player. Not sure who that is. We'll be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Looking to start an exciting career in the healthcare field? Then Keystone Quality Transport is looking for you. Keystone Quality Transport, the region's premier non-emergency medical transportation company, offers a full scholarship into a comprehensive emergency medical technician certification program. Would you like to obtain a National Registry Emergency Medical Technician certification and earn $20 per hour to start? Send an email to hr@kqthealth.com. Start your rewarding healthcare career today.
This is Keith Jackson reminding you you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Not good news here for Upper Dublin's Christian Holland. Two-way starter on both offensive and defensive line. Getting some help here, getting off the field. So Big 66 hobbles off here. We hold our breath and wish the best for Christian. 6'3", 250-pound junior, so one of the bigger Cardinals as well. So
yeah, he weighs the same as I do, but I'm only 5'11". Well, that's why I look the way I do. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, he's you've been around a little longer than
That's
him.
true.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm growing up too. I just go sideways.
More experience. That's all. All right, here we go. Split to the near side this time is Wesley Gill. Shotgun under center for the first time. They give it to the fullback, Martin Campbell, and he'll dive across the midfield stripe to the Panther 48. Gain of about 3 for Campbell. So a little different look there for Upper Dublin, going under center for the first time. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Clock ticks, 2:42 and counting to play here in the first quarter. Strath Haven leading 6-0 on the 66-yard scoring strike from Jake Kitchen to James Fisher. And now the defense trying to hold down the fort here. 2 receivers to the near side. They give to Shine Roberts, the tailback, looking for room off the left side. He'll push his way for maybe a yard. Maybe a yard, and the Panthers knew coming in they have to get multiple hats on the ball here, and boy, have they done a good job of that so far. Marco Kaufman in the mix on that last tackle. Brings up 3rd down and about 6 or 7.
Yeah.
All right. 14-3 now. Central Bucks South on top of Springford. We'll try to get you updates from elsewhere after this play. And now you get a flag pre-snap, and it looks like somebody flinched on the offensive side of the ball. Or is it too many men in the huddle? Let's see here. Yeah, illegal substitution or shift. Too many men in the huddle. Okay. Cardinals backed up now to their own side of the 50 at the 48-yard line. 3rd down and 11, so much less enticing here for the Upper Dublin offense. Downingtown West and Souderton scoreless after one quarter. Back to pass on 3rd and 11 is Ekins. He's under heavy pressure. He's going to fire to this near sideline. Incomplete over the head of Colbrenner. James Fisher hovering in coverage. 4th and 11 upcoming, and the Panthers give up 1 first down on that drive, but after that, stiffen once again and ready to get the offense back on the field here. And on to punt for the 4th time already, Matt Miller for the Cardinals. Westchester Ruston on the strength of a 62-yard scoring run from Ryan Loper. They lead Plymouth Whitemarsh 6-0 on the other side of the 5A bracket. Here, kicking it away is Miller. Line drive kick, it'll be Milligan stepping away from it, and it takes a Strath Haven roll this time. Back across the 20 to the 21. So the Panthers with 1:20 to go here in the first quarter, Mike. big plays are wonderful. Touchdowns, we'll take them however you can get them, but it would be nice to see a little bit of an extended drive.
Yeah, you like to see some Strath Haven football here, but of course, I'm sure the Cardinals like to see some Cardinal football here too, and they're struggling as well. So we'll see what happens. Let's hope they can find their sea legs here.
From the far hash, Jake Kitchen with a wing tee. Behind him, 2 tight ends in front of him. Kaufman goes in motion on 1st and 10. From the 21, it's Shane Green looking for room. Pushes his way out near the 25, maybe the 26 when it's all said and done. Nice work by Green to pick up 5, and nice push up front there by the left guard, Gavin Pilson. And center Carter Law.
5 yards is what you want. I mean, it's always nice when you get 10 or 12, but we'll take 5.
Panthers, for what we're used to seeing, a little upside down on the stat sheet right now. 77 yards total, 11 of them on the ground. Motion man is James Fisher. They give it off the near side to Kaufman. He'll drive the pile for a bunch across the 30, and they'll mark him out at the 35-yard line. Kaufman picks up a bunch and a first down. Out to the 35, and the Panthers move the sticks for the first time tonight. Well, they got a touchdown before they got a first down tonight.
Whoa, how many times can you say that?
Well,
maybe on a kickoff.
Not a complaint, for sure, as Kaufman picks up 8 on the play. 1st and 10 from the 35. Tight end to the near side is Henry. Give is to Shane Green, and he'll meet O'Sullivan in the hole there after a short gain of 2. Sean O'Sullivan with a nice stick there, number 3 in red and white here. So trying to,
that's the end of
and
the
that'll
quarter.
do it for quarter number 1. So not really a fast-moving first quarter. Lots of punts, lots of stoppages, but the Panthers have to feel good about the scoreboard. They lead at 6-0. Be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Have nagging soft tissue injury, chronic joint pain? Give Rose Tree Wellness Center a call and see Dr. Tom O'Brien for a complete diagnosis and treatment. Dr. O'Brien specializes in active release techniques, ART. ART can deal with many issues, including chronic shoulder, knee, and ankle pain. Rose Tree Wellness Center also offers a complete series of massage therapy as well as general chiropractic care. Don't spend another day in pain. Call 610-789-5555 and make an appointment today.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Brian Carroll bringing you play-by-play. Mike Mayer, Andrew Kaufman, Pete Fulgenetti alongside of me. Mike Clancy upstairs with the camera. Tony Jester downstairs with the camera work. And Panthers lead 6-0 as we start quarter number 2. Quick recap here. The Panthers got this punt. Had an 8-yard run for a first down by Marco Kaufman, and then followed it up with a 2-yard run for Shane Green, bringing up 2nd down and 8 now from their 37. On the Mustang sweep, looking for room, is James Fisher. Stiff arm inside, but what good pursuit there by the Cardinal defense. Excellent job here by 33 Shane Greenberg to meet him.
Actually lost a couple.
I'll put it back at the original line of scrimmage where this series started. 4th and 10 3rd and 10 upcoming for the Panthers at their 35.
You know, it's funny. You when you get against better teams, plays that the Panthers run almost at will and always get great yardage. And this was just, outside has been our bread and butter all year long.
So Panthers need to draw up something a little different here on 3rd down and 10. From the 35, Green in the backfield with Kaufman. Tight end to the left is Henry. Back to pass is Kitchen. Has some time. Looking. Has Fisher out there again. Colbrenner in coverage, and it's going to be intercepted. Coming the other way is Colbrenner. He's dangerous in the open field. 45 midfield. Come pulling away, and he's shaking his way down to the Strath Haven 39. First interception of the year off the arm of Kitchen. And good work in center field by Colbrenner to tilt the field for Upper Dublin. And now threatening in Strath Haven territory with their best field position of the night. So, took their deep shot. Fisher was open momentarily, but good job there by Colbrenner to close ground. And, hey, that's give the other team credit sometimes, right? That's just a heck of a play by Colbrenner.
If it's been able to stop him where he caught it, would have been as good as a punt.
Panther defense needs something to grab momentum back now. Atkins in the shotgun Give on first down, looking for room is Shine Roberts, and he'll move for a couple. Shakes a tackle and stretches out near the 30. Touchdown saving tackle perhaps from Shane Green as he takes it to the 31. 2nd down and 2 upcoming. Give Roberts 8 as looked like they had him hemmed in, but again, it'll take multiple guys to pull him down.
No doubt about it, and Haven's going to discover that. And, and as you get tired and winded and your legs get a little rubber and your arms feel a little funny, it's tough to stop these guys.
Slot to the near side, Wesley Gill. Pistol look, and they give it to Roberts one more time. Spins away from the first man, but Alexi Gustafson there to meet him for a loss on the play. Great job by Jahai Curtis to disrupt it. Gustafson there to clean up, and he'll lose a yard back to the Strath Haven 33. So probably 4-down territory at this point for Upper Dublin at the very least. But Panthers, nice job up front so far. 8 carries for 25 yards for Shine Roberts.
Shine Roberts limped off after that last play.
All right, so into the backfield goes Campbell. Roberts to the sideline on 3rd and 3. Back, they fire to the outside. It's complete for a first down. I believe that's O'Sullivan. We'll see when he stands up. That is O'Sullivan to the Strath Haven 20, where are they? 24-yard line. And picks up a first down. So Elkins had missed on his last 3 passes, connects with O'Sullivan for the 2nd time tonight. Pick up down to the 23.
And that's an easy catch and run, and that is a weakness that the Panthers have. They give up the short passes.
And look, typically what we've seen on film is Upper Dublin is not a team that's going to take deep shots down the field. They will nickel and dime you, and the Panthers do have to maybe make that adjustment. 1st and 10. From the 23, back to pass, Atkins on the play fake, firing to the outside, and it's complete to Colbrenner, and there it is. Again, nice work by Jai Curtis to disrupt the delivery momentarily, but still, better work by Atkins, still to sling it out there. And Colbrenner able to make the grab before the coverage could converge. So, Atkins, maybe a little confidence now, 2 completions in a row. Brings up 2nd down and 3. Panther defense has been solid so far, but now bending after the turnover. Atkins gives inside. This is Roberts back in the game with room off the left side, and he bangs his way down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal to go for Upper Dublin with 9:36 to go here in quarter number 2. Nice work there by Shine Roberts, picking up 11 more. 4 cracks at it now for the Cardinals. They've been awfully good in this spot all season long. Big backs, Shepard and Campbell in the backfield in front of Roberts in the power I. They give it to Roberts. He'll push his way for maybe a couple. Give him maybe the 4, maybe the 3-yard line for a gain of 2, but now the Panthers still need 3 more stops here. This is tough, big ask.
Big ask. Particularly with these big running backs. I mean, this is tough to do. Of course, tearing at the ball might help a little bit if they can force a fumble.
That extra point that did not go through for the Panthers looms large here, perhaps. But Panther defense not giving up yet here. 2nd and goal from the 3. Again with a power I, Shepard and Campbell in front of Roberts. They'll give it on the counter. This is Shepard off the right side, and he's going nowhere. Kaufman there to meet him, along with A.J. Glavicek. So they have even lost a yard. We'll see where they put it. Back to the 4. So Shepard loses 1. And it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Do we know whether they have a guy who can kick a field goal?
Oh, yeah. Miller's a good kicker. He was, it was, I would say, making more than he missed from about 35 or so.
Certainly within his range.
But Panthers would love to get another stop here. 3rd and goal from the 4. Cardinals want more than a field goal here. Back to pass, looking, firing deep to the end zone, back of the end zone, juggled, and it is, did he have it? They're going to say touchdown. It was juggled in the back of the end zone. They said he secured it. He being, not sure who, I can't turn around, young man. Did not see you holding it. That's the tight end, number 85. Benji Ravitz, I believe. I think it was Ravitz that hauled it in. Ravitz, number 85, on the catch for a 4-yard score, and Upper Dublin now with a chance to take a lead. Miller on for the extra point, trying to untie the score. Kick is away, plenty long enough and good. Upper Dublin leads it 7-6 with 7:54 to go here in the first half. See what the Panthers can answer when we come back on havenfootball.net.
Selling or buying a home is serious business, and for serious business the key to your success is to work with an experienced agent. Sandy McCulley has over 20 years of real estate experience and is a seller representative specialist as well as a certified residential specialist. Sandy specializes in Delaware County real estate. Sandy conveniently works out of the Media Berkshire Hathaway Home Marketing Center in Media. Let Sandy's experience be your advantage in today's multifaceted real estate market. Give Sandy a call at 610-368-6641.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Cardinals 7, Panthers 6, with 7:54 to go here in quarter number 2. Nice work there by Upper Dublin, capping a 37-yard scoring drive after the Chris Colbrenner interception, gave them the short field. And the Panthers now have their work cut out for them, trailing by a point late in this second quarter. So Cardinals, we said coming in, this is a tough team. This is not going to be a runaway by any stretch. And the Panther offense right now struggling with just 91 total yards. End over end kick, it'll come down to Mekhi Clark. Looking for room at the 12-yard line. Clark gets a wedge at the hash mark and then is undercut by Colbrenner. He had a fumble recovery last week, did Colbrenner, on the opening kickoff. And again, special teams ace, along with leading receiver, along with pass interceptor a few minutes ago. Chris Colbrenner making his presence felt here for Upper Dublin. So another long field here for Strath Haven. They'll start at their 26-yard line with 7:49 to go here in the second quarter. Panthers have yet to really sustain much of a drive. Just 2 first downs on the evening. They shift Fisher into the backfield. Wing to the left is Kaufman. Looking for room is James Fisher, and he is slung to the ground. Good defense there.
Caught from behind
by the Cardinals. As,
got flag.
Is there a flag?
Yes.
Let's
after the play.
All right, well, spot of the football at the moment sits at the 27-yard line. You're going to get a dead ball personal foul against Upper Dublin. So post-play, they're going to tack 15 on to the end of the run.
Wow, that's devastating.
That is certainly helpful from the Strath Haven perspective. But, yeah, I mean, again, Cardinals have done a good job putting Panthers in second and long, third and long, really all night. And now give them a free 15 and a first down out to the 43-yard line.
Took him from weak field position to excellent field position.
So give Fisher 2 on the carry, 15 more on the extra with a penalty there. And here we sit now, 1st and 10 for Strath Haven at their 43. A little more breathing room, trailing 7-6. Springfield on top of Marple Newtown, 13-0 early in the second quarter. Here, Upper Dublin leading by a point. 1st and 10, Kitchen to Fisher one more time. Looking for room off the left side, cuts it back, and again, waiting for him is O'Sullivan, along with number 58, Justin Wall. So maybe a yard for Fisher, and he has been held in check on the ground so far. 4 carries for just 1 yard.
With the exception of the pass play.
Yeah. On the ground, not much going.
Right.
Strath Haven with just 94 yards in total, 11 carries for 28 yards. This is a team that averages 6.5 yards per carry coming in, now getting about 2.5. Here, 2nd down and 9. Cole Miller tight end to the near side, Gustafson to the far side. Quick hitter to Shane Green, and he'll bang his way to the midfield stripe and set up 3rd and short. Nice work there on the quick trap play.
Fake me out.
Green to the 49, I guess is where they'll put it. Brings up 3rd down and 4. So Green, their 2nd leading rusher coming in. As we mentioned in the pregame, he's approaching that 1,000-yard mark, but that'd be a big ask tonight the way things have started.
Yep.
Split end to the near side this time, Sean Henry. On 3rd and 4, they give it to Green one more time, and he'll hop his way across midfield, drive the pile near 1st down yardage. And now 4th and a yard, and again, decision time for Coach Clancy. They punted it from their side of midfield in the first quarter. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it here.
Sure.
Say, go find a yard somewhere. Maybe it's Kitchen on a keeper or something like it, but Strath Haven will keep the offense on the field and give it a go here on 4th and 1. From the 48-yard line, big play for both teams here. Upper Dublin trying to get off the field. 4th and a yard, it's Kitchen pushing the pile. Second effort's going to get him there. Nice work there by the silver and black to get a good push off the left side especially, and Kitchen picks up 3 and a first down.
Got a second effort push there from one of the backs.
Excellent job, and that's
get him the extra 3 or 4 yards there.
You know, if every team in and around the greater Philadelphia area doesn't enjoy that play these days, because I see it time and time again on Sunday afternoons. All right, here we go. 4:55 to go here before halftime. Panthers in business now. 1st and 10 at the Upper Dublin 45. Fisher wing to the far side. Juggled snap by Kitchen. Back to pass. Still has Fisher wide open out there, but it's going to come back to the ball as it fluttered coming out.
Oh, he caught it? No.
Incomplete. Still almost caught it. And Kitchen fumbled the snap, so making some mistakes here are the Panthers. But, boy, Fisher wide open out there once again. But, again, he'd like to have that one back. Incomplete. It falls. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. So now, again, your Panthers have taken some deep shots on 1st down. One connected for a 66-yard score. One was intercepted. And one falls short, incomplete, with a wide-open receiver. And they'll try it again now. 2nd down and 10. And Panthers need to stick with their plan here. Motion man is Kaufman. They give it to him off that left side. He'll cut it upfield and drive the pile to the 40-yard line. Gain of 5 more for Kaufman. Brings up 3rd down and 5. So, again, nice. You know, it is an advantage to take a shot downfield. If it misses on 1st down, you still have to feel like, hey, 3.5 yards of carry is manageable.
Yeah, if you get back to it, no doubt about it.
4:20 and counting to go here before halftime. Strath Haven trailing 7-6. 3rd down and 5 now from the Upper Dublin 40. Motion man James Fisher. 9 in the box. It's Shane Green's going to push his way for a couple shy of the 1st down. But he'll again turn it to 4th and 1 as Green picks up 4. So, nice work here by the Upper Dublin defense. And tough break here for the Cardinals. Shane Greenberg lost his helmet on the play. He'll have to come out. And they bring in the freshman, Ben Shervin, to replace him at linebacker. And now, again, they rethink that. Instead, bring in 58 Justin Wall. All right. Panthers, 4th and a yard from the Upper Dublin 36. They converted a moment ago on a quarterback sneak. T formation behind Kitchen. They'll try it again. Give us the Green straight ahead. 1st down and more. Oh, lost his footing. There was nobody in front of him, but they got just enough of his shoelaces to trip him up at the 28-yard line. Regardless, gain of 7 for Green and another 1st down for the Panthers. Strath Haven offense starting to find their sea legs now on the ground.
Offensive line finally getting a little bit of push up front.
Upper Dublin, a lot of two-way starters on either side of the line, and again, without Christian Holland in there due to injury at the moment. Back to pass Kitchen on 1st down. He wants it all deep down to the end zone, incomplete, looking for Henry. Once again, tremendous coverage, and there's a flag in the backfield. Is this going to be roughing the passer or holding? We'll see. Terrific coverage by Kolbrenner on Henry. And we'll see what the call is here with a flag about 5 or 6 yards in the backfield. If this is a holding call, the Panthers are going to look at 1st and forever here.
Yeah.
If this is against the defense, we'll see. Personal foul, roughing the passer is the call. So 2 personal fouls against Upper Dublin on this drive have really punished them in a big way here. So no play. And a 15-yard penalty will set up Strath Haven 1st and 10 at about the 13 or 14, I think.
With less than 3 minutes to play in the first half, so they're going to have to do some stuff here.
And the Panthers, again, will get the ball to start the second half. They'll put the football down on the 13-yard line. Strath Haven, fresh set of downs here.
Oh,
now
yeah,
you're going to get
timeout.
a whistle. So the officials need to talk things over. Is this, I think they might be moving. Yeah, to the 14. Okay. to the 14-yard line.
Okay.
They change the spot. They'll readjust the chains on that far sideline. And the Panthers from the 14 will huddle once again. Okay. So after all of that, Strath Haven, again, this drive started at their own 21-yard line. A couple of 15-yard penalties now have them in business. Spinning his way into the secondary, Marco Kaufman driving the pile inside the 10, down near the 6. Kaufman picks up 7 or 8 there.
Wrong one.
Nice push right there by Kaufman. Again, this is a little sense of urgency now for everybody, seniors especially. Kaufman running hard all night so far. He's in the backfield alongside of Shane Green, second down and about 3. It's Kaufman one more time off the left side. He'll drive the pile for a couple more, and I believe to first down yardage. Well, we'll see. No,
Nope.
just shy. All right, third and about a yard. Kaufman picks up a couple. Third and a yard, clock ticks. 2:07, 2:06 and counting to play here before halftime. Panthers, 3rd and 1, 2 tight end set. Now they shift, wing to left goes James Fisher. Shane Green straight ahead, dances to the left, pushes the pile, gets some help from behind there, and he's down to the 1-yard line for a gain of 4 more, and the Panthers 4 cracks at it now from the 1.
All right, well, this is good, solid football. We got somebody come up a little gimpy, 50, but he seems to be all right.
All right, good sign there. No injuries allowed. No more injuries for either team.
That's right. We're playing football here, guys.
That's right. Everybody wants to be on the field in the playoffs especially, and especially seniors. All right, here we go. 1st and goal to go for the Panthers from the 1-yard line. Kitchen keeps, drives the pile forward, and he is in for the Strath Haven touchdown, and the Panthers take the lead again with 1:15 to go before halftime. Excellent job by the Panthers to respond. Their first deficit of the night. They finish a 79-yard scoring drive with some help from Upper Dublin penalties.
And they're going to go for 2.
And now, no, they're not. Lining up to go for one
they are.
here
I'm sorry.
is Milligan. Spot, and up, you're going to get flags. What do we have here? You get false start against Strath Haven, so now he'll back it up 5 yards and try this thing again. So Strath Haven will line up for the extra point 5 yards deeper now. Kitchen to hold. Speaking of touchdowns, Garnet Valley has just tied CB West with a minute to go in quarter number 2 as well.
Good game.
Kitchen with a knee on the ground, awaits the snap, gets it down. Milligan, plenty of leg on this one, and into the band it falls. Strath Haven 13, Upper Dublin 7, 1:15 to go before halftime. Cardinals getting the ball back when we come back on havenfootball.net.
Do you have slow-running drains? Are you thinking about selling your home or property? If so, go to scarpagnatoplumbing.com and schedule a technician. They are the area's only small plumbing company to offer in-house trenchless sewer and water main repairs. They also offer sewer lateral certifications for the surrounding communities. From faucets to water heaters, they can handle all your plumbing needs. Give them a call at 484-832-5566.
This is Keith Jackson reminding you you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Jake Kitchen with a 1-yard scoring plunge caps a 79-yard drive, and the Panthers now lead 13-7 with 1:15 to go here before halftime, and Panther defense needs to stay away from big plays here for another 75 seconds or so. Upper Dublin had that lead momentarily, but was short-lived, and Cardinals have to be tearing their hair out a little bit. They gave away 30 yards of penalties on 2 personal fouls during that drive. Ian Gallagher ready to tee it over near the far hash. Colbrenner awaits on the near side, Shepard to the far side, and they kick it towards Shepard, and he'll back up and grab it on the 11-yard line. Coming this way to the near sideline, loses his footing. The turf monster got him at about the 20-yard line, and he leans out to the 22 with 1:11 to go here before half. Springfield leading Marple Newtown 20-0 on a 75-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Johnston all alone. Matt Smith from the Delco Times, thanks for the tweet and scoring update there. But Springfield handled Marple 22-0 back in week 4, and on their way to doing the same, it seems, at the moment. Here, Upper Dublin trying to get something going. Shine Roberts looking for room off that right side, turns the corner on Kaufman, and he'll be near first down yardage. Let's see. They'll stop the clock momentarily as Roberts picks up 11 to move the chains. And then do we have, Upper Dublin still with 2 timeouts in their pocket, right?
Yep.
Used one before their first snap of the game, but still keeping them in check right now. From the 32, Cardinals ready to go again. Relvis to the near side, play fake, and they fire to the far side, and batting it down once again, Jahai Curtis. He did it 3 times last week against Great Valley. This time gets the big hands up to knock it away. 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Curtis at 6'3", using that length well. Etkins now 5 out of 9 throwing it for just 29 yards, but has that 4-yard touchdown pass that's kept Upper Dublin in it. Gives to Shine Roberts. Stretch play to the near side, trying to get the edge. Stiff arm on Fisher and turns it upfield. Good work by Schuster, crashing down to make the stop. That'll stop the clock for, I believe, either a timeout or a first down. We'll see what they say. All right, timeout Upper Dublin. And I think it'll be... Yeah, they're going to give him 10 and a first down. All right, so 1st and 10 when we come back. We'll take a short timeout with them. Upper Dublin has 41 seconds and 1 timeout remaining to try to cut into a 13-7 deficit when we're back in a moment on havenfootball.net.
The Swarthmorean Weekly newspaper has partnered up with havenfootball.net. The Swarthmorean was established in 1893 and is a true community newspaper and covers the Wallingford-Swarthmore School District as well as events in Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding communities. Get your copy every Friday at 320 Market or Swarthmore Co-op or call 610-543-0900 for a mailed subscription. For all the local news, read the Swarthmorean every week.
Hey fans, this is Todd Lights, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and you are listening to high school football right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Strath Haven leading 13-7. Upper Dublin with 41 seconds to play with here before halftime. Now 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Looking for a big play perhaps. Shepard in the backfield behind Etkins. Rolling to his right is Etkins, has time. Looking, fires on the run, high, incomplete. Looking for Colbrenner, James Fisher in coverage. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stops with 35 ticks still on the brand new scoreboard.
I guess we're having trouble with down and distance tonight.
Okay, well.
It's just been saying 2nd and 0, 3rd and 0, but hey, listen, it's first time working. I'm glad it stayed on.
Yeah, it's working.
If it had been a computer, we would have been rebooting it all night.
Well, hopefully the Panthers have another reason to practice a little more and be back here next week. Panthers, with a win tonight, will host to next week regardless as the number 2 seed. Right now, if they can hang on and win, looks like it could be Springfield coming in for a rematch. On 2nd down and 10, play fake back is Etkins. Looking, fires to the flat, incomplete. They were looking for a little screen to that near side, and Vince Hales, great job
snuck that out.
That. Hales and Nick Faribault over on that side kept their eye on Shine Roberts, and that's a smart play by Etkins to just throw it into the ground and live to fight another day here.
You don't want an interception or balls bouncing around. There's nothing but green in front of these defenders, and nobody to stop them.
Etkins jogs in the play with 31 seconds remaining before halftime. 3rd and 10 upcoming here for Upper Dublin. Panther defense gave up a touchdown with a short field, and now the back judge with his hand in the air. Possible delay game coming if they don't snap quickly. They do get it off. Atkins turns and gives to Roberts. He'll run through the first tackle, but not much more after that. Nice work by Vince Hales to make a stop. Hales, who missed last week's game, and now Panthers call timeout on 4th down and long. They'll want to get the football back here. So 4th and 8 for Upper Dublin, and Roberts will hop off the field, so hopefully that's something he can shake off. But Strath Haven calls timeout. They're going to want the football back here and force Upper Dublin to make a decision on punting or go for it. And, it wouldn't shock me to see Strath Haven come after a punt.
4th and 7, I'd expect the punt here from your own side. With
Oh,
Strath Haven
yeah.
getting the ball to start the second half,
Yeah.
I'd expect the punt here.
Oh, I don't think they. The only thing you could do with 19, what are they calling for? Change time?
Maybe.
Yeah, because I thought it was a little low.
All right, so punt team comes on. Miller to kick it away again.
Nope.
See if the Panthers come after it. 19 seconds to go here.
24, they just said.
All right, 24 seconds to go. All right.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Miller gets it away. End over end kick. It'll be Milligan who fields it. It's going to make the first man miss. Looking for him up that far side. 30, 35, 40. Milligan turns the corner and he'll take it out near midfield. Flag comes in late. Is this going to be a block in the back? Perhaps. Well, we'll see. That's Milligan. Believe it or not, it's his first punt return of the year. And so the Panthers maybe have not had much practice in, certainly not in game action, to actually work on that blocking as the return is occurring. And now we'll see. I think it's going backwards, 10 yards from the spot. So nice return from Milligan out to the 47, but you're going to get a hold. Again, Strath Haven will back it up to about the 35, I believe.
With
so
10
now,
seconds.
with just 10 seconds remaining on the game clock, Coach Clancy
just take a
decision time to either take a knee or, see how far Jake Kitchen can throw it.
Well, but then you got to worry about these guys running it back, which is a real.
Cole Brenner nearly did that earlier in the game.
I don't know. Getting the ball first, I think you just stay pat. That's my coaching decision. We'll see.
All right, split to the near side, A.J. Glavicek.
Nope.
To the far side, James Fisher. 10 seconds to go here before halftime. Panthers give on the quick hitter. This is Shane Green. He'll bang his way into Martin Campbell at the 39. Clock ticks. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Nobody interested in stopping it. Green gets a gain of 4, and the Panthers will hit the locker room with a 13-7 lead. It's been tough sledding most of the evening, but hey, you just got to win by 1, right?
Just got to win by 1 is right. That's true.
All right. So we'll see if the Panthers can hang on over the next 24 minutes of football action. But in the meantime, we'll be back for halftime band performances, chatter from Pete, Mike, and Andrew, and a whole lot more. Stick with us. Glad you're joining us live or on the archive on havenfootball.net.
The Swarthmorean Weekly newspaper has partnered up with havenfootball.net. The Swarthmorean was established in 1893 and is a true community newspaper and covers the Wallingford-Swarthmore School District as well as events in Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding communities. Get your copy every Friday at 320 Market or Swarthmore Co-op or call 610-543-0900 for a mailed subscription. For all the local news, read the Swarthmorean every week.
Hey fans, this is Todd Lights, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and you are listening to high school football right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field, where we are waiting for the band to take place and the band director to come on live.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. We're just waiting for the officials to clear the field. havenfootball.net, thank you so much for covering our halftime shows throughout this season. You don't have to do it. You're a class act and the best in the biz, so thank you for everything you've been doing for us this season.
We'll send you the bill next week.
All right, that sounds good. All righty. Good evening. Onto the field comes the playoff edition of the 2023-2024 Strath Haven High School Panther Marching Band. Tonight's show is the Panther Band Scramble. We've got the best of the 2023 season. The student leadership team is led by student directors Brianne Caldwell, CJ Chen, Christina Machado, Aiden Gold, and Wyatt Staley-Bischoff. The drum majors are Henry Reacher, Audrey Stevens, and Sarah Ventriglia. It was 1977. The album was Rumors, and Fleetwood Mac smashed into the charts. Yesterday's gone, but tonight, don't stop. Popular on football fields worldwide, including the Super Bowl halftime show, Bruno Mars combined intriguing lyrics with feisty rhythms for this 2010 pop hit. Well, looky here, what do we have? This is Runaway Baby. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me that the Panther Band is about to open up with the hit tune Return to Fame in the film Guardians of the Galaxy. Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Swede. We feature Silk's Dance Line and Dance Team with this rock anthem. We need a hero, and we're holding out for a hero till the end of the night. It's gotta be strong, and it's gotta be fast, and it's gotta be the Panther Band with this Bonnie Tyler hit. The 90s and 2000s are back here in 2023, and we're in our rock band glory. Say it ain't so. This is Blink 182 with Girl at the Rock Show and All the Small Things. the pride of Haven, the Strath Haven High School Panther Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Assistant Band Director Mrs. Haley Lombard. Pit Director is Mr. Richard Michael, and Drumline Instructor Gustin Rudolph. Valerie Schliga directs the band front and dance line, with Silks Instructor Aria Boris and dance team instructors Gigi Ianello and Rosie Ianello. For the Panther Band, I'm Nick Pignataro. Have a great evening, and let's go Panthers!
Okay, we'll come right back after a commercial. Give me a break to get it set up. There we go. We'll be right back after this word from one of our sponsors.
Volunteer with South Media Fire Company, serving Nether Providence Township and Rose Valley Borough, where you and your unique skills and passions are wanted. Volunteering with South Media Fire Company isn't just about responding to emergency calls, it's about building lifelong connections. As a volunteer, you'll forge friendships that extend beyond the firehouse while serving your community. For more information, please visit us at southmediafire.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Ron Jaworski, former Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field, where the score is your Panthers 13. Oh, and I got to bring us into the booth. There we go. And Cardinals 7. And Pete, what's your impression of the game?
Well, my impression is that the start of this game was like a heavyweight fight with two opponents just filling each other out with 3-3s and outs. But then it was weird. The Panthers opened up scoring with a 70-some yard pass to Fisher, and that's not the way you attack that's not the way the Panthers attack normally, but it kind of opened up a little bit for the running game later. And I really believe in the second half, if they want to throw the ball against the Cardinals, I think they can do it, because the Cardinals are crowding the line. They really are. And Fisher and their number 25, I forget his last name, he's been hurt all year, but they could beat these guys deep if they try to.
Well,
so let's see if they try that once in a while.
Well, I don't know. And now that we threw one interception, Clancy's going to be real gun shy. I just wish they would throw shorter passes. Getting our guys out in empty field, with a short outside pass or a 4-yard gain or that kind of thing can be very successful. And it's not nearly as risky as throwing these long, deep passes where – Kitchen's got a great arm, but it's he's not an NFL
short
quarterback.
Passes. We either run the ball or throw bombs.
I understand that, and I think I don't know, whatever. I think Haven's got to. It's going to be interesting to see what the teams can do to adjust. Obviously, Haven's defense has been in terrific shape. Giving up the one score.
Both teams have played very well. It's been a very well played game. Mike, were you a little surprised that Coach Clancy didn't go for a 2-point conversion after scoring there to try to get a 7-point lead?
I did. He got a point out of it.
Yeah.
That kind of says to me that he's got confidence he's going to win this game without the 1 point. But, boy, at the end of the day, it comes back to haunt him. Of course, running a 3-yard play against the Cardinal defense is not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination. So he also may have wanted to get a confidence back for his field goal kicker, who was – I think 11 straight for the last 2 weeks, and he just pushed it, a little bit to the right.
Well, I tell you what, the way the game's flowing right now, Strath Haven will be getting the ball to start the second half. And as we always say, how important that third quarter first drive is. If the Panthers can run 6-7 minutes off the clock and go up 20-7, it'll really put the Cardinals into a position where they'll be almost throwing the ball
there's no doubt,
all the time. and that's not a problem. I mean, for the Cardinals, that's their strength. So this game could become a little more wide open in the second half.
Well, it could. I suspect it's not going to. I think this is going to be tight right down to the finish. That's what I'm predicting. And I had thought that this game was going to be settled by, certainly no more than a touchdown. Maybe if there's a field goal out there, an extra point miss or something. So it would not surprise me if this comes down to the wire. I think the Cardinals are probably one of the better number 7 seeds in the entire district. And
when I heard they were 7th seed, I was a little surprised. I figured they'd be in the top 4.
Well, they've lost some close games to some good teams.
Yeah, and like Brian said, the 6A quality opponents, they lost some of those games. So
all
you
their
know
losses
they're a
have
quality team.
All of their losses have come to playoff teams.
Oh yeah,
in either 5 or 6A.
Right.
So
right. And
you look
at their size of their running backs and their line. I mean, they're big kids. So this isn't going to be a cakewalk. I'm hoping that the constant onslaught by Strath Haven will fatigue the Cardinals, but I don't mean fatigue like they're going to fall down, but we'll just make tackling harder and break open some plays for us.
Yeah, and I think you saw that start to take effect there late in the second quarter on that final drive for Strath Haven, that you've got a lot of the two-way linemen for Upper Dublin going both ways, so
okay,
they're starting to get tired.
We normally go to a break, but we're going to go just to Brian, who's got a bunch of updates and other stuff to talk to us about.
All
so
right.
go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, with second half kickoff, we're just under a minute to go here.
I'm going to put our stats up on the field. Go ahead.
Yeah, and just want to rattle off also some score updates from elsewhere very quickly. In 6A playoff action, CB South up on Springford 14-10. Downingtown West leading Souderton 14-3. Garnet Valley and CB West tied at 7 as they start the third quarter. Perk Valley trailing Downingtown East 14-0. That Downingtown East defense, again, allowing only like 2 points per game. Just phenomenal all year. In 5A, Westchester Ruston leading PW 9-6 at halftime. Marple Newtown scored on the last play from scrimmage before halftime and will get the football to start the second half. They trail Springfield 20-7. And that's what we know from around District 1 right
good
now.
timing as we're about to start.
All right, here we go. Panthers ready to receive a kickoff for the second time tonight. Mackay Clark over on the far side, Marco Kaufman to the near side, and James Fisher awaiting on the near hash. Miller approaches. Second half is underway. End over and kick at an angle towards Kaufman, who grabs it at the 10-yard line, looking for a block, cuts up to his left. Straight ahead he goes. Kaufman with a head of steam across the 35, bangs his way to the 36 before he's bumped down by number 24, Ron Shepard. And the Panthers, solid field position to start things at their 37-yard line, leading 13-7. And look, the Panthers' third quarters this year have been really up and down, and boy, do they need a big drive to start things. After this play, we'll go to Andrew for an update. Panthers break the huddle with a wing tee and a split end to the near side, Sean Henry. Trying to spread things out. 10 men in the box for Upper Dublin. Give is to Shane Green, and he's going nowhere. Shine Roberts limped off the field to end the second quarter, but he's back in there on defense, and Green goes nowhere on first down. Andrew, you had an update?
Yeah, a couple of quick updates. CB South now extends their lead 21-10 up on Springford, and Downingtown East extends their lead 21-0 over Perk Valley, 9:41 to play in the third.
The Downingtowns are looking good tonight. Here, second down and 10 for Strath Haven as Green went for no gain on the first down carry. Two tight ends, Henry to the inside this time as they shift James Fisher to the wing left. Kaufman looking for room off that left side. He'll bump his way through one tackle and push out to the 42-yard line for a gain of maybe 5. They'll put it down to 41. Okay, so third down and 6 here for the Panthers. And again, on your side of the 50, Panthers need, I don't know that a fourth down, it'd have to be fourth and very short, I think, for Coach Clancy to go for it. They need some positive yardage here. Again, 10 men in the box here for Upper Dublin. Give is to Fisher. Mustang sweep to the near side and with running room. Good block by Pilson. Fisher in a foot race. 40, 30, pulling away. James Fisher will go the distance. Touchdown Panthers, 59 yards.
Whoa.
Oh, just beautifully, beautifully blocked. 10 men in the box, and Fisher goes untouched. Pilson leading the way on the pull, And the Panthers' big play man strikes again. Panthers by 2 scores.
Wow.
Well, you can only hold him down for so long, it seems.
Guess.
James Fisher, 4 carries for 1 yard in the first half.
Beautiful blocking.
And 59 yards later, Ben Milligan on for the extra point. Ball spotted, kick is away. It is good. Strath Haven 20, Upper Dublin 7, early in the third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment on havenfootball.net.
Welcome to Allstate, where everyone saves when they bundle their home and auto insurance. Isn't that right, Frank?
I saved 25%. Booyah.
You protected your casa?
Sure did.
And the Frank tank?
You know it.
And now you're relaxed.
And James Fisher goes 59 yards to pay dirt. With 10:34 to go here in third quarter, Panthers lead it now, 20-7. Well, that's what they needed. You've had some games this year where that third quarter was a slow start. They jumped on Great Valley after halftime last week, and now come back with another big strike. Gallagher approaches the kickoff, low line drive, will skid its way down to the 10-yard line. This is Colbrenner looking for room for the first time on a kick return, and there to meet him, Ben Milligan, Jack Schuster, and good coverage there. Sean Henry in the mix as well. And they look, before the game, they said, I don't know if we want to kick it to number 4, Colbrenner, and got away with it there with excellent coverage.
Yeah, well, you can kick to anybody you want if you can cover the receiver, obviously.
So James Fisher came into tonight averaging 36 yards a catch and has 1 catch tonight for 66 yards. He also came in averaging 9 yards a carry, and after being held in check on 4 touches in the first half, goes 59 with his first touch of the second half. Now you're going to get flags pre-snap here and false start against Upper Dublin. So they looked for a little shift there. Panthers shifted the line with them, and somebody flinched, and it'll turn to 1st and 15. All right, so with 10:43 to go in that third quarter, James Fisher strikes big. Upper Dublin now backtracks to their 16-yard line, first down and 15. We'll try to keep you posted on other scores as they change. Andrew gave you a couple early third quarter scores. And an early third quarter touchdown here as the Panthers up 2 scores. Little middle screen inside, and the Panthers there to read it. Beautiful, beautiful job by Alexi Gustafson.
They knew that was coming.
To make the grab, and then got help from the linebacker. Sean Henry crashing down as well. Campbell goes for
a yard
maybe.
Yep.
Second catch of the game for the senior Martin Campbell.
Well, the fact that the Cardinals are trying some different things tells me they're a little concerned about their abilities to make things happen. Of course, now that I've said that, God knows what's going to happen.
Second and about 13 upcoming now out to the 18-yard line. Cardinals send Colbrenner to the far side, Relvis to the near side, and the freshman tight end Ben Shervin in the slot left. Play fake left, fire out on the slant. Good completion right there to Colbrenner. Ben Milligan steps up to make the stop. I think, though, it'll be enough for a first down. Excellent delivery by Atkins that time. And Zach Colbrenner took a big hit there from Milligan. And they will move the chains. Gain of 13 on the play, and now
he's up under his own
concern
power.
for Colbrenner. May have just lost his wind, or let's hope that's the case. Second catch of the game for Colbrenner. And some breathing room now for the Cardinals out to their 31-yard line.
It's a heck of a first down after taking that 5-yard penalty. They were really buried back there. But that also means I think Haven's got to really be careful of the passing game, which is where the Cardinals may start turning to.
Split to the far side, O'Sullivan, Shine Roberts, slot left. They shift James Fisher over there, and they go with a little counter to Campbell off that right side. He'll lower the shoulder and get the line of scrimmage and maybe one more. Not much doing. Panthers there waiting for it. Excellent job by Marco Kaufman in on the stop. Second down and call it 9 as Campbell, just his second carry of the ball game tonight. Brings up second down and about 9. Clock ticks, 8:54 and counting to play in the third. Jack Schuster matched up on the near side with Relvis. And they go stretch play to this near side, looking for room as Shine Roberts has the edge. Runs through 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and now down the near sideline he goes. Kaufman wrestles him down at the 34-yard line, 33 maybe. Big run right there by Shine Roberts. And Shine has the Cardinals in business, and he was struggling in that first half with a lower leg injury, it seemed, and now he's not getting up on this near sideline. Roberts will need some attention here as he picks up 34 yards off this near edge.
Yeah, we talked about fatigue factor and arms getting weaker and you can't pull them down. That seemed to be it. He was wrapped up a couple of times and just broke 3. He is a big man.
6'2", 220 pounds is how they list him. And again, Roberts over 1,000 yards rushing coming in. Had a game I mentioned earlier against Wissahickon that some kids would dream about season rushing totals. He had 7 touchdowns and 334 yards in a win over Wissahickon about a month ago. So this is a guy who can score from anywhere, and Panthers were fortunate to wrap him up at about the 33-yard line, but now concern for Roberts here on the near sideline, and Panthers
should we take a break here?
Yeah, looks like he's going to need a little more help here. So we're going to take a short time out, be back in 30 seconds. Stick with us. You're listening to High School Football on havenfootball.net.
Your car is probably your second biggest investment, and AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven wants to keep that investment in tip-top shape. AMF Auto Clinic has been maintaining automobiles since 1961, and they take pride in their work and in keeping your car in perfect running order. From inspections to general maintenance and repair, you can trust your auto investment to AMF Auto Clinic in Brookhaven. Call for an appointment today at 610-872-2167.
Hi, everyone. This is Greg Murphy from the Phillies broadcast team, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. We have a pause for an Upper Dublin injury at the moment. Their leading rusher, Shine Roberts, just ripped off a 34-yard run and now needing some attention here on the Strath Haven sideline. So we'll keep an eye on this. He was not feeling 100% late in that first half, it seemed. And now, after a big play, some concern over here, and they're not going to make him even walk off to the Upper Dublin sideline. They're going to give him help on this near side. So, all right, so the Cardinals will need to adjust, obviously, with their leading rusher sidelined at the moment. Andrew, you have an update?
Yeah, I got a couple of updates. Downtown East is up 35-0 now. 35-yard interception return for a touchdown, 3:26 to play in the third quarter there. And Downingtown West also now up 20-3 in their game.
2 Downingtowns doing big things. Maybe on a collision course in that 6A bracket.
That'd be fun for them.
On the other side of the bracket, the 1 seed, CB West, took the third quarter kickoff, marched it all the way down inside the Garnet Valley 5-yard line and fumbled.
Ooh.
So Garnet Valley takes over deep in their own territory. Here, Upper Dublin trailing 20-7, 1st and 10 now at the Panther 33. Back to pass. Atkins looking, firing to the outside. It is juggled and incomplete. Looking for Campbell out in the right flat there, and James Fisher closed quickly. Campbell couldn't quite secure it, and Fisher no help there.
That might have been hoofbeats.
Dislodge it, yeah.
Sometimes you hear the steps coming, you're waiting for the hit, and you lose focus on the ball.
Or you want to turn it upfield and get going north-south,
right.
which is really the strength for Campbell. Campbell's not a guy that the Cardinals want running laterally side to side. That's a big, strong kid. They'd love to get him moving forward, get him going north-south. So, anyway, pass falls incomplete to the flat. 2nd down and 10 now from the Panther 32. 8:18 to play here in the third quarter. Colbrenner, slot to the right, probably your most dangerous player in the ball game right now. Rolling to his right, Atkins, firing outside, and there's Colbrenner, who tiptoes on that far sideline, got the feet in bounds, and is going to be near first down yardage. We'll see. They going to mark him a yard shy at the Strath Haven 24. Gain of 9 for Colbrenner. 3rd and a yard. Elkins, nice delivery there. Throwing on the run, right-hander. 8 out of 14 for 54 yards.
We seem to be so susceptible to these 5 and 9 yard passes.
Panthers bend but don't break is generally the philosophy, but can't bend much further here. 3rd down and 1. Give us a Shepard off the right side, looking for running room, 1st down yardage as he's dumped down at the 21-yard line. Gain of about 3 for Ron Shepard, who is now in the game for Shine Roberts. And brings up 1st and 10 for Upper Dublin, just outside the red zone at the Strath Haven 21-yard line. Clock is the enemy right now for Upper Dublin, though. 7:58 and counting to play here in quarter number 3. Receivers split to the near side. Motion man is Campbell. And now back to pass, flags first. Another false start for the Cardinals. They've made far too many mistakes tonight for Coach Brett Stover, for his liking, I'm sure. And many of them the pre-snap variety. All right, so Panthers on their heels a little bit, but another 5-yard penalty here backs up the Cardinals to the 26. Clock continuing to melt. 7:30 and counting to play here in the 3rd. Tight end to the right is Ben Shervin. Motion man is Campbell. Looking out to the left, now back to the right is Elkins, firing to the flat, incomplete, looking for Shepard. And again, Jahai Curtis, that's not going to show up on the stat sheet maybe, but boy, did he
it does.
Did he tip
yes,
it? Okay.
No, we have a knockdown stat.
That's a quarterback hurry.
Oh, it's a hurry.
Well,
okay.
A quarterback hurry or a knockdown stat.
I don't know if he got a hand on it or not.
I don't think he got a hand to that, but he certainly hurried.
You'll look at it tomorrow. Are you looking at the film tomorrow?
Yeah,
I'll look at the film.
Adjust. But Jahai Curtis, very disruptive again tonight. He had a whale of a game against Great Valley last week. Brings up 2nd down and 15 here. O'Sullivan split to the bottom of your screen. Slot left is Colbrenner, and looking left is Atkins on 2nd down and 15. Looking, steps up, trying to keep it himself, heading for the sideline, and steps out of bounds near the 25 or so.
Good coverage.
Good coverage. Henry closing on defense there. Short pickup of maybe 3. Brings up 3rd down and 12. Again, likely 4-down territory here. And so, again, it'd be interesting to see the play call here. This is where, again, if you're a coach, say maybe you don't need all 12 here on this play. You know, you can take 5 or 6 here. Might even consider a run. Catch the defense off guard maybe, but we'll see.
Would they settle for a field goal? I think it'd be too few points with the time element, but we'll see.
Well, with any positive yardage here, Upper Dublin trying to get it to 4th and short or better. Here we go. Atkins back to pass on 3rd and long. Looking, firing to the flat. Has a man on a little nice route in there. And O'Sullivan stretches down to the 10 or 11. Either way, it's enough for a 1st down, I believe. I think this is enough. Bill Brown's going to check in. And that will move the chains. Nice job there. Gain of 13. 3rd catch of the night for O'Sullivan. And Atkins has been impressive. I know he's a first-year starter as a junior. He has been. But he has been on target most of the evening.
And very calm in the pocket.
And made very good decisions. 6:45 to go here in the 3rd. From the Panther 11, 1st and 10 for Upper Dublin. They give it to Colbrenner, the tailback this time, and he's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit as he tried to bounce it outside, and Shane Green says that's enough. First carry for Colbrenner, and no gain on the play. Garnet Valley has just taken the lead on CB West late in the 3rd quarter. 13-7 extra point pending. 20-7 here, 6:11 to go and counting. Split to the far side. O'Sullivan. 2 to the left. O'Sullivan in motion, and now you're going to get a whistle and timeout. Strath Haven didn't like what they saw on 2nd down and goal. So we're going to take a short timeout with them. Be back in just a moment. Strath Haven leading by 2 scores, but Upper Dublin threatening here. Be back in a moment on havenfootball.net.
Looking for pre-K child care with an emphasis on learning? Duckling's Early Learning Center is available for children 6 weeks to 5 years old, within 1 block of Nether Providence Elementary School, on Moore Road in Wallingford. At Ducklings, our college-educated teachers create a safe, nurturing educational environment in our beautiful facility. Call Ducklings today for an appointment at 610-936-9400.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. 5:59 to play here in the third quarter. Strath Haven burns its first time out, trying to slow some Upper Dublin momentum here. Shine Roberts with a big 34-yard run to tilt the field. And now Upper Dublin, second and goal from the Panther 10-yard line. Andrew has a score update.
2nd and 9 from the Panther 10.
Yes.
Couple of updates. Souderton and Downingtown West. Souderton scores cuts the lead 21-10. Then Souderton takes the kickoff 98 yards to the house to restore their three-score lead, 27-10.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Back at it, 2nd down and 9. Upper Dublin back to pass. Atkins firing to the right flat. It is deflected and caught. Deflected by Jahai Curtis and still lands in the arms of Shepard, who stepped out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So no gain on the play. Curtis inches away from stealing one. Call it no gain as
yeah, he's still got his
went
head
to the
in his
boundary.
hands.
Yeah, oh boy.
Oh boy, that was close. You could taste that one.
Well, Curtis, try again here on 3rd down and 9. As
There,
it's likely
on our
another,
close-up camera, there he is huffing and puffing, but
likely another shot here to on a likely pass play.
He may have other opportunities. We'll see.
Garnet Valley finished a 96-yard scoring drive against CB West to go up 14-7. Here, 3rd down and 9. Motion man O'Sullivan, flag on the play, pre-snap, and you're going to get false start yet again against Upper Dublin. I think that's 4 pre-snap penalties, and that doesn't count the first snap of the game where they burned a timeout to avoid a penalty. So here we go. Back to the 15-yard line for 3rd down and about 14 now for the Cardinals.
That's three of those false starts on this drive.
3 or 4.
Just
on
on
this
drive alone.
yeah.
On this drive alone.
Relvis to the near side. Split to the bottom of your screen. Slot is Eric Berman. 2 to the far side on 3rd down. Back is Atkins. Looks, fires to the end zone. Has a man wide open. It's Colbrenner for the catch. Touchdown from the 16-yard line. What a beautiful throw. But, boy, he could not have been more open with really not much ground to cover there.
Nope.
But blown coverage there for the Panthers. Upper Dublin answers this Panthers' big scoring play. And we've got a one-score game again midway through the third quarter. So hang on to your seats, folks. This is not over by any stretch. Miller on for the extra point. Plenty of leg, and it is up and through. Upper Dublin with a big-time answer. Panthers going to need to keep scoring when we come back on havenfootball.net.
Looking to start an exciting career in the healthcare field? Then Keystone Quality Transport is looking for you. Keystone Quality Transport, the region's premier non-emergency medical transportation company, offers a full scholarship into a comprehensive emergency medical technician certification program. Would you like to obtain a National Registry Emergency Medical Technician certification and earn $20 per hour to start? Send an email to hr@kqthealth.com. Start your rewarding healthcare career today.
This is Keith Jackson reminding you you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
5:40 to go here in quarter number 3. Strath Haven. Fans are getting a little nervous maybe, leading only by 6. And you don't want to get on the seesaw here. So the Panthers trying to come up with a drive perhaps. After really a couple big plays and just one sustained drive on the evening. It's 20-14 as Kevin Atkins hits Chris Colbrenner for the 15-yard score. Miller, end over end kick. This will be Fisher at the 16-yard line. Looking for running room and not finding any. Untouched, unblocked, and Fisher pays for it. And I think that's Shepard. Show me your number, young man, on that far sideline. I think that was Ron Shepard, 24, on the stop. So a short return for Fisher, one of his few returns on the year. Takes it to the 26-yard line. And here we go. Long field in front of the Panthers. And, Mike, this is...
Got to eat up some clock, get some first downs, hopefully score again, and get ourselves back to two-touchdown lead.
All right, here we go. Sean Henry split to the near side. Fisher wing to the left. Kaufman and Green in the backfield in the wing tee. Play fake, they sweep to the near side again. They scored on this the last time they tried it, and not so much this time as Fisher is bumped down by Colbrenner at the 34-yard line.
Still
So
a nice
gain of 6 on the play. Panthers will take that every time. As trying to get something going here in the offensive. There's some kind of momentum, really, Mike.
Well, momentum and clock-eating drive. That would really be a big help.
2nd and about 3. 2 tight ends, Henry to the near side, Miller to the far side. They run towards Miller's side with Kaufman and near first down yardage. He'll be very close. Will depend on the spot. It'll be either 3rd and inches or first down. I think they'll have enough to move the
First
chains.
down, they just said.
Kaufman moves the sticks on his 8th carry of the night. CB West has answered Garnet Valley very quickly.
Ooh.
14 all as they are early in the 4th quarter. So back and forth on the seesaw up in Doylestown as well. 4:44 and counting to go here. First down for the Panthers at their own 42. Motion man is Fisher, give inside to Green, and nothing doing. Great job just getting off his block by Martin Campbell, number 44. 230-pounder. He's your fullback. He's your defensive tackle. And he eats up Green there after gaining just 1. Shane Green having for 11 carries, 35 yards on the evening. Much less productive than what he's used to, but look, it's a good team. They're going to take away something, right?
Yeah, well.
And right now they've taken away the fullback for most of the evening. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Motion man, they sweep to the near side again. This is Fisher looking for a block and gets it. Again, picking up 5 or 6 maybe. So again, broke at that first touch of the second half. He went 59 yards for a score on that play. This time, after a couple more sweeps to that near side, Cardinals seem to be catching on. But 3rd down and 4 or so.
Yep.
As Fisher picks up about 5. 73 yards rushing for Fisher, 66 at receiving, and he's wing to the left. Panthers with a big play here on 3rd down and 4. It's Kaufman off the left side, gets a good block from Green, squares the shoulders, crosses the 45, but it'll still be a yard shy. Good job by the Cardinal defense again, closing quickly. O'Sullivan has been awfully busy wearing number 3. 4th and a yard, and I would expect Coach Clancy's going to keep the offense on the field here. 4th and a yard. Kaufman got it close.
Yeah, I think more importantly than the punt is they just want to continue the drive and eat time. So this is
Upper Dublin trying to get off the field. Panthers have been successful on 4th down all night so far. Can they do it one more time? 4th and 1. Kitchen under center. He'll keep it himself. He's bumped. Second effort's got it. Boy, he took a shot but held on to the football and leans his way to the 49-yard line.
No fear.
Picks up 3, and senior leadership paying off once again for the Panthers. Nice job by Carter Law and Gavin Pilson, or Jackson Jeremiah, rather, off the right side that time. And 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They lead it by 6, and it feels like they're going to need to keep on scoring.
Oh, I don't think they're going to win it with this score. I think they're going to need at least one more touchdown.
Panthers looking to do just that from their 49. And they false start. So
that hurts.
Upper Dublin has done that multiple times tonight. And Panthers return the favor here. So it'll turn it into 1st and 15 back at their 44. More than anything, this, the way the Panthers offense likes to run puts them a little off schedule. When you like to run the football and pick up things in 3 and 4 yard chunks, 1st and 15 maybe changes the mindset a bit. Inside of 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Henry, split to the bottom of your screen, wing to that same side as Kaufman, and they run to this right side, and running into his own man is James Fisher there as the lead blocker was stood up in the backfield. Fisher stopped after a gain of just 2. 2nd down and 13. Fisher, 8 carries for 75 yards and a score. And Garnet Valley has just taken the lead again.
Ooh, score fest.
They answer very quickly. Ronnie Lararis on the option toss early in the fourth quarter puts them back on top by 6, extra point pending. Here, Panthers trying to dig out of a 2nd and 13. They go counter crisscross, give inside to Fisher, first down yardage. It seems, they may be a little short. Good tackle there by Kolbrenner. Slams down Fisher, but nice work on the counter crisscross. Will put it to 3rd and short. Gain of 12 on the play, and very, very well blocked that time. Kolbrenner, very impressive at free safety. He has the interception tonight, but he'll stick his nose in there and has made a couple of nice tackles as well. 9:37 to go up in Doylestown. Garnet Valley leading 21-14. Here the Panthers on 3rd and a yard. Give us to Green, leaves his feet, but he'll get enough, I think. Hopped over a man. You lose your power once you take those feet off the ground, but it works. Green needed a yard or 2 and gets just enough. That'll move the sticks. Panther fullback up to 40 yards rushing. And a fresh set of downs with 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And Coach Clancy's going to say that's quite enough.
Yep.
We're going to switch sides of the field, take our 6-point lead and a first down to start that fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. Panthers in a tight one with Upper Dublin. Be back for a good finish when you come back on havenfootball.net.
Have nagging soft tissue injury, chronic joint pain? Give Rose Tree Wellness Center a call and see Dr. Tom O'Brien for a complete diagnosis and treatment. Dr. O'Brien specializes in active release techniques, ART. ART can deal with many issues, including chronic shoulder, knee, and ankle pain. Rose Tree Wellness Center also offers a complete series of massage therapy as well as general chiropractic care. Don't spend another day in pain. Call 610-789-5555 and make an appointment today.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, where high school football never sounded so good, right here at havenfootball.net.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action underway, or about to be underway. Brian Carroll bringing you play-by-play, joined by Mike Mayer, Andrew Kaufman, and Pete Fulgenetti here in the booth. Tony Jester and Mike Clancy doing a fantastic job with the cameras and the Panthers. 1st and 10 at the Upper Dublin 41-yard line, moving right to left as we start this fourth quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Silver and Black. Tight end to the near side is Cole Miller. They motion that way with Kaufman. They give it to Shane Green. Right up the middle he goes. Green with a head of steam. They're ripping at that football, trying to turn him over.
I believe
but Green does well to hang on to it and pull tacklers for a gain of 8. Bringing up 2nd down and 2. And this, if Coach Clancy can get away with not throwing the football the rest of the night.
Well, he doesn't want to, obviously.
He would love it, I'm sure. But here's 2nd down and 2. If you're going to throw, this might be a time to try it. Instead, it's Kaufman off the left side. He'll push the pile for maybe a yard. I think he'll still be shy. Ball came out well after the whistle was blown. And it'll turn down to third down and 1 after a gain of just a yard for Kaufman. Kaufman having for 39 yards rushing on 10 carries unofficially. You can check the stats later tomorrow after we review them, and that will move the chains. First down. Okay, so give him 2 on the play. All right. Gain of 2 for Kaufman, and that'll move the sticks.
That changes the play call, obviously.
Okay, 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. Clock continues to run. 10:50 and counting to go here in regulation. Panthers leading by 6. Feeling like they need to score again. They'll start from the 31. Give on the sweep to the near side. This is Kaufman looking for a block. Gets it from Jeremiah. Cuts inside. Made a man miss. And Kaufman dragging tacklers inside the 20 to the 18. Kaufman picks up 13 off the left side. Beautifully blocked. And that pulling guard, Jackson Jeremiah, leading the way for another Panther first down. This is, you guys mentioned it. This is where, again, maybe you start to wear down that Upper Dublin front line a little bit. Lots of two-way starters for the Cardinals tonight, some hands on hips, and lost a couple guys to injury as well. All right, now you get timeout, I believe, Upper Dublin. Yeah, speaking of which, they may need to just catch their breath for a minute.
Right.
All right, so we'll take a short timeout with them. Strath Haven leading by 6, and first down upcoming when we come back on havenfootball.net.
Or buying a home is serious business, and for serious business the key to your success is to work with an experienced agent. Sandy McCulley has over 20 years of real estate experience and is a seller representative specialist as well as a certified residential specialist. Sandy specializes in Delaware County real estate. Sandy conveniently works out of the Media Berkshire Hathaway Home Marketing Center in Media. Let Sandy's experience be your advantage in today's multifaceted real estate market. Give Sandy a call at 610-368-6641.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back to George L. King Field, Strath Haven, with a 6-point lead and on the move now, just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Upper Dublin 18, as we are early in the fourth quarter of this District 1 quarterfinal. Upper Dublin, your defending District 1 5A champs. They've won 3 of the last 5 District 1 titles. And in the meantime, the Panthers trying to make their 3rd straight semifinal if they can do things well over the next 10 minutes of football action. All right, here we go. Clock is set at 10:14 to go here in quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Fisher goes in motion. They give it to Shane Green. Up the middle he goes. He'll bounce his way inside the 15, down to the 12. Good work by Green, picking up 6 more, and again, starting to see a little more give in that front 7. Really, front. we say
really.
Front 7, but yeah, it's 9 or 10 guys in the box most of the night here for Upper Dublin, and understandably so. But the Panthers now 2nd down and about 4. Green one more time, straight ahead. 1st down and more, and into the end zone he'll go. Shane Green explodes from the 12. The fullback starting to get his sea legs here in the fourth quarter. And the Panthers back on top by 2 touchdowns. Beautifully, beautifully blocked. Pilson, Law, and of course the halfbacks always chipping in as well. And now the Panthers will go for 2, trying to make this a 14-point lead. They were off schedule after the initial touchdown of the game had an extra point fail. T formation, Fisher, Green, and Kaufman, bottom to top of the screen. Give is to Fisher, trying to turn the corner on the edge, not much doing. Very good job by Cole, guess who, Colebrenner. Flying up from that safety spot to have Fisher give ground. 2-point try, no good, but the Panthers lead it by 12 when we come back on havenfootball.net.
Do you have slow-running drains? Are you thinking about selling your home or property? If so, go to scarpignatoplumbing.com and schedule a technician. They are the area's only small plumbing company to offer in-house trenchless sewer and water main repairs. They also offer sewer lateral certifications for the surrounding communities. From faucets to water heaters, they can handle all your plumbing needs. Give them a call at 484-832-5566.
This is Keith Jackson reminding you you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.com.
Strath Haven 26, Upper Dublin 14, still 9:39 to go in quarter number 4. Long way to go in this one. And after the defenses traded 3 and outs and punts for most of the first half, it's the offenses trading touchdowns since halftime over and over again. We'll get to a couple score updates after this kickoff. And Ian Gallagher has it teed, ready to go. Shepard to the near side. It'll come his direction. He'll step up and make the grab at the 16-yard line. Looking for room up the left hash, turns up field, and not much else. I think they'll mark him at about the 30.
Kept his feet, though. Did a nice job.
Nice job there, and a number of Strath Haven tacklers in the mix there, led by, as usual, Sean Henry. Andrew, you had a couple of score updates, perhaps, while we took a short break.
Final in Downingtown. Downingtown East wins that one, 35-0. CB West and Garnet Valley tied at 21, 5:04 to play in the fourth quarter. And Springfield forced to go 4 and out.
Ooh.
And there was a penalty on the play.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so 15-yard penalty here after the play, which is going to give Upper Dublin first down all the way out at the Strath Haven 45-yard line. Here we go. Kevin Atkins is your quarterback and back, looking out to the left side. It's complete out there and stepping out of bounds. I believe that's Colbrenner. Nope, number 21, his first catch of the night. That's Eric Burnin, number 21. And that'll pick up maybe 7 to the Strath Haven 48. So, again, lots of different options now for Upper Dublin trying to piece this together without Shine Roberts, who went out with an injury. 2nd down and 3 now from the Panther 48. Atkins firing to the flat to the near side. Colbrenner is belted, absolutely hammered by James Fisher. Got his hands on it momentarily, and Fisher disrupts that with some energy. Colbrenner slow to get up, and understandably so. So we hold our breath that this is nothing serious, but Fisher just making a football play right there.
Yeah, football play, and of course, the receiver is going up for the ball. That makes him extremely vulnerable, and in that case, it caught up with him. I mean, not that that's an excuse for the hit was fine, and you got to go up for him. I mean, that's the way the play works.
Just body's exposed there when you're reaching up to grab it. And
hopefully, it's just the wind knocked out of him.
Let's hope indeed. So Colbrenner sitting up. Andrew mentioned it already. CB West and Garnet Valley now 21 all.
There he goes.
Trying to get an actual score update from Springfield and Marple. Let me see here.
That game's still 20-7 late in the fourth quarter. Marple is forced a turnover on downs from Springfield, and they've gotten the ball back, and they're now driving.
Okay. All right, so Springfield with a 2-score lead late in the fourth. Maybe 7 days away from going down the road here to Strath Haven. But Upper Dublin still with plenty of time, and the football now 3rd down and 3. Motion man is Burnin, rolling this way, firing to Burnin on this near sideline. He makes the catch, and another big hit from Fisher. 2 big hits in a row, and Burnin gets back to his feet with some help. It'll turn it into 4th down and 1. Fisher is, another big hit. That's 2 plays in a row from the junior safety. Burnin will feel that one in the morning as well. 4th and 1. Upper Dublin in perhaps a run situation, but they line up shotgun. This is Martin Campbell, your fullback at 230 pounds. Colbrenner back in the game. And this is Atkins going to keep it. Quarterback draw, steps away from one man. 1st down yardage inside the 40-yard line. And, they had a shot in the backfield. And Atkins with a good job just to secure the football and take the draw to the Strath Haven 36-yard line for an Upper Dublin 1st down. 37, rather. Hurry up offense here for the Cardinals. Atkins back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking, firing to the flat. It's complete, and another hit from Fisher. He is just unloading on these Upper Dublin receivers. And then there's a flag that comes in well after the play. I'm not sure what they're going to call here. Wow. If this is a hit on for what? A defenseless receiver, perhaps?
No, can't be.
I can't imagine what the call would be.
Apparently Fisher tripped over him as he moved past him when he was on the ground, and maybe the ref saw that as a kick or something. I don't know.
Do not know what that could be. So the officials are talking about it. I don't know that you can call anything there. It's I'm not sure what a defensive player's supposed to do.
Right, particularly if you trip over a body that's on the ground. I mean, it's
Colbrenner?
On the catch, I think it was Colbrenner with the catch, and at the 33, the Strath Haven 32. I don't know if they're going to pick up this flag, perhaps, or if they'll make an actual call here I don't know that I would tell or coach James Fisher to do anything else. Oh, a hit to the head. Okay. Well, and again, we could not see that from as far away on that far sideline. If he leads with his helmet, that's a legitimate call, and that might be the case. But I'm not sure. We couldn't see it from here for sure. So that's the call. 15 yards for Upper Dublin. It will march it into the Strath Haven red zone at the 17-yard line. So Upper Dublin taking advantage of a Strath Haven penalty now. Colbrenner, I think, picked up 5 on the catch. Here, motion man is burning. On 1st and 10, they give to Nope, keeping it himself. Atkins cuts inside. Ben Milligan trips him up, but he's near first down yardage. But a nice job on the quarterback keep there on the draw. And first down and goal to go here. Vince Hales checks out. Alexi Gustafson in. Bill Brown checks in as well. First and goal from the 6. Upper Dublin. Boy, they've got some fight in them tonight.
Oh, listen, this is it, guys. You either do it or you don't.
That's right. Do or die time for everybody here.
I would expect nothing less.
O'Sullivan split to the far side. Slot to the far side is Colbrenner. They look that way. No, they'll come back to the slant. Fire, and it is complete for the touchdown to O'Sullivan. Nice work on the slant by Ryan O'Sullivan. Atkins has 3 touchdown passes tonight, and the Cardinals now trail by 6 with an extra point pending. Well, we said it, Mike. There was a chance this could be.
Oh, I thought I was going to go down to the last minute.
That everybody's going to have to keep scoring over and over. And, boy, the Panthers are putting themselves in this spot. Ball spotted. Kick is away from Miller. Plenty of distance and right down the middle. 26-21. The Panthers hanging on for dear life. Will be back for the last 7:23 of regulation. We come back on havenfootball.net.
The Swarthmorean Weekly newspaper has partnered up with havenfootball.net. The Swarthmorean was established in 1893 and is a true community newspaper and covers the Wallingford Swarthmore School District as well as events in Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding communities. Get your copy every Friday at 320 Market or Swarthmore Co-op or call 610-543-0900 for a mailed subscription. For all the local news, read the Swarthmorean every week.
Hey fans, this is Todd Lights, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and you are listening to high school football right here at havenfootball.net.
7:23 to go here in regulation, and on the seesaw is where we've been since halftime. Both teams just trading touchdowns over and over again, neither defense getting a stop since halftime. Upper Dublin with a beautiful scoring drive and aided by a couple of big Strath Haven penalties. And a 6-yard scoring strike from Kevin Atkins. His 3rd touchdown pass of the game lands in the arms of Ryan O'Sullivan from 6 yards out. 26-21. Panthers about to get the football back. High end over and kick. It'll come to Mekhi Clark, who backpedals and grabs it at the 9-yard line. Mekhi looking for some running room. He'll take a big hit at the 25 and have the Panthers set up right there at the 26. Good work from the senior Mekhi Clark, just getting upfield positive yardage, and let's see what happens. All right. Up in Doylestown, Garnet Valley has that game is still tied. I'll get back to that in a minute. First down and 10. Give is to Shane Green. He'll push the pile for a couple. Met there by 33, Shane Greenberg. Gain of maybe 3 or so if they move him out to the 29. It was a long field goal opportunity for CB West, and it fell short, and we'll see what happens after that. So the clock is continuing to run here. 7:10 and counting to go in the 4th. 2nd down and about 7. They sweep to the near side looking for room as Kaufman bumps off 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and ball flew out of his hand and forward, actually. So fortunate for the Panthers that, A, he's on the sideline when the ball came out, and B, that it may have gained him another yard out to the 30-something here, 33-yard line. All right, gain of 4 for Kaufman. And the Panthers now with 3rd down and 4 to go. Boy, do they need to convert right here. Upper Dublin looking for a stop with 10 in the box. Kaufman one more time, bounces it outside. 3 white jerseys there to meet him, and he's well short of a first down. Well short, and now Panthers are probably going to have to put this on the defense, or are you going for it on 4th and 1?
No
Let's
way.
see.
No
4th
way.
and 2. 4th and 2, and Upper Dublin gets their first stop on defense of this second half for either team. And the Panther punt team comes on ready to kick it to Chris Colbrenner. Well, Panther offense couldn't get it done right there. And now Jake Kitchen ready to kick it away. Good high spiral. Says get away from it. It takes a hop, and Sean Henry does well to knock it out of bounds for Upper Dublin at the Upper Dublin 37. So Sean Henry downs it, and now the Panther defense with 6:18 to go needs a stop in the worst way.
Boy, do they need a stop.
They've not been able to do that since halftime. Upper Dublin with 2 scoring drives, and now get a shot at it here from the 39. That's more like it. I think they had it at 37 initially, and there's some confusion here for the officials. So we'll pause while they sort out the chains and switch out the football. All right, here we go. From the 39, Kevin Atkins, 3 touchdown passes on the evening for the Cardinals, has 3 wide receivers out to the left. Mackay Clark singled up on the near side with O'Sullivan. On first down, back to pass, Atkins looking out to his left, fires underneath the coverage, complete for a gain of maybe 5. Sean Henry makes the stop on number 12, Trey Relvis. Relvis, first catch of the evening, sets up 2nd down and 4. Atkins, 16 of 24 for 107 yards and 3 scores. No turnovers tonight for Upper Dublin. Relvis split to the far side. O'Sullivan at the bottom of your screen to the near side. Slot right is Colbrenner. They look that his way. Now they fired out to the flat. It's Campbell with a head of steam, and he's wrapped up by Fisher in the open field, and I believe a yard shy of a first down. We'll see. Nope, they'll give it to him. Gain of 4 for Campbell, and that'll move the chains with 5:34 and counting to play here in regulation. Clock continues to run. Upper Dublin 1st and 10, near that midfield stripe now. And Panther defense needing to make a big play. Can they get a big pass rush? Can they get a tipped ball at the line? Something to get it going here. Relvis to the far side, O'Sullivan to the near side. 4 wide. Motion man O'Sullivan, and now they look for a little screen perhaps, and stepping up, and down he goes! There's your big play as it's Jahai Curtis, rips him down for a loss. Back at the 42-yard line. Panthers pass rush gets home finally, and Jahai Curtis turns it to 2nd and 16.
Final over in Springfield. Springfield takes that one 20-7. Winner of this game will face the Cougars next Friday night.
Move to 11 and 1 on the season. Panthers trying to do the same, but hanging on for dear life here. 2nd down and 16. Again, 4 wide receivers. It's O'Sullivan in motion again. Atkins steps up in the pocket all day to throw it. Now runs out of time, dumps it, and I think it's intercepted by Cole Miller. Let's see. They mark it. It's a catch, and it's an interception. Jahai Curtis disrupts it, and Cole Miller, with his first interception of his career, has turned the tide for the Panthers with 4:17 to go. We said the defense needs to make a play, and they just made 2 beautiful plays in a row, and it's Jahai Curtis disrupting everything. Cole Miller benefits with a pick, and now the offense with the football and the lead with 4:17 to go. Can the Panthers strike one more time to finish the job? Shane Green up the middle, he goes. It gets the clock running as he takes it down to the 39-yard line. Green picks up 2 and gets that clock moving. 2nd down and 8. Green 10 carries for 67 yards and a score. Wall on the stop for Upper Dublin. 3:50 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 8. From the 40, they shift. Wing left is Fisher. They give to Kaufman going off that left side and nothing doing.
Boy.
Good job by 77 getting off his block. That's Logan Fitzmaurice making the stop. And now you're looking at 3rd and 7.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy. The Panthers just have not been able to get anything going these last 2 series. Green and Kaufman held in check, to say the least. You do not want to punt the ball back to Upper Dublin at this point. You just got your first turnover of the game. And boy, oh boy, do they need 5 or 6 yards to get this to 4th and short.
They're going to throw it?
We'll see. Motion man James Fisher. On 3rd and 7, they give it to Green straight ahead. He'll push the pile for a couple and not that much else. You're going to be looking at 4th and about 5. Green, nothing doing, and Fisher still hasn't touched the ball in the last 2 series. Now you've got timeout Upper Dublin with 2:51 to go. They want to talk things over. And boy, we're in for a big, big play on 4th down in just a moment. Stick with us. Be back in just a moment. You're listening to High School Football on havenfootball.net.
Volunteer with South Media Fire Company, serving Nether Providence Township and Rose Valley Borough, where you and your unique skills and passions are wanted. Volunteering with South Media Fire Company isn't just about responding to emergency calls, it's about building lifelong connections. As a volunteer, you'll forge friendships that extend beyond the firehouse while serving your community. For more information, please visit us at southmediafire.com.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ron Jaworski, former Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, and you're listening to High School Football right here on havenfootball.net.
Welcome back. Strath Haven leading 26-21 with 4th down and 4 yards to go from the Upper Dublin 37. Upper Dublin, I think, with 1 timeout remaining. A Panther first down would all but ice it. And now can the Panthers come up with 5 yards, or 4 really. Under center, motion man, they shift to a double wing. Kitchen, hard count. Going to see if he can get him to jump. Nothing doing. Timeout, Strath Haven, and here comes the punt team. Well, you're going to put it on your defense and see if Kitchen, A, can pin them deep. B, see if the Cardinals can go the length of the field.
Well, this is tricky because that ball bounces in, you're going to get a net result of less than 20 yards.
Yep. In the meantime, in Doylestown, Garnet Valley and CB West are going to overtime. Here, there will not be overtime tonight. It's a 5-point differential. Somebody's walking out of here with a very close victory over the next 2:51. Here we go. Kitchen awaits the punt snap near midfield. Cole Brenner stands alone at the 10-yard line. Can Kitchen pin them deep? And then the defense do the job. Snap is a good one. Kitchen, high spiral, tremendous kick. Fair catch signaled for and made. He didn't say, fair catch perhaps? Oh, that has to be a penalty. He waved both hands over his head, and there's your flag. Okay. Cole Brenner waved both hands above his head, signaling fair catch, and then ran with the football. This should be a half the distance to the goal line penalty to take it back near the 4-yard line. So we'll see. The referees will sort it out. And this is, this is tough on the punt returner is trying to tell his guys to get away from it.
Right.
And you wave your hands, but both hands over his head. The officials, I think, correctly say this is an illegal fair catch signal. Yep. All right, so half the distance. We'll put this back near the 4-yard line at the 5, I guess. Okay. So Upper Dublin with 1 timeout, 2:40 left to go. Plenty of time on the clock, but they trail by 5. They need 95 yards for the lead. All right, Panther defense trying to make one more stop. Atkins drops into his end zone on 1st and 10, looking to the near side, firing high to the sideline, incomplete. Pressure was coming from Nick Faribault.
Yep.
And Atkins wisely throws it high and outside. to bring up second down and 10. Atkins, 17 of 27 for 111 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception on that last possession. 2:34 now is what remains on the clock. Second down and 10 from their own 5-yard line. Panther defense trying to get a couple more stops. There's a lot of time here. Back judge with his hand in the air already. May start counting this down. Atkins takes the snap on second and 10. Looks, steps up in the pocket, fires down the seam, has a man out there. It's intercepted by Ben Milligan. Milligan hauls it in at the 31-yard line, and the Panthers have their second turnover of the night. The junior safety may have just slammed the door with 2:27 to go in regulation. Wow.
Would he leap up to get that?
Beautiful job there in coverage. Pass just a little too high for that deep slant, and Milligan hauls in his second pick of the season. All right, well, from the 32-yard line, Panthers, frankly, still need a first down to make this official. Kitchen under center, rolling to his left, looking, has a man out there momentarily. Now he's going to take a knee and lose about 8 yards. So back to the 40-yard line goes Kitchen to the 41.
Timeout
for Upper Dublin.
Didn't point to anybody, did they?
Yeah. Well, should be, let's see.
Who called it?
Timeout Upper Dublin, I believe. I think. Yeah, timeout Upper Dublin is the call.
That was their last.
Their final timeout comes at the 2:13 mark of regulation. All right. So the Panthers will still have, you still need a first down.
Yeah,
I mean, Kitchen might have done well to throw that ball away rather than take the 8-yard loss.
Yeah, you think that was a run play? He was intending to keep it because he didn't spend much time looking downfield.
Yeah, I think Henry was open early. He was wide open. All right, Garnet Valley has scored on their first possession of overtime.
Extra point.
Tyler Lassick takes it in from the 10. Extra point pending.
Okay.
Snap is a good one. Hold is down but blocked. Kick is blocked.
Okay.
And so now Garnet Valley leading by 6 and has to get a stop. Here, second down and about 18. Gives to Shane Green, looking for running room. He'll pick up maybe 5. Down back to the 37 or so. And he'll get the clock restarted. But my goodness, you're now looking at third down.
15.
And 14 or so. This is not where the Panthers want to be.
No.
You're again are in very dangerous territory of kicking the ball back to Upper Dublin one more time, taking that loss on first down. Kaufman to the far side, Green and Fisher in the backfield. Clock ticking. 1:40 to go. On 3rd and 14, it's Green one more time, straight ahead. He'll push his way to the 33. And not much else, and now you're looking at 4th and 11. So down to the 4th and 11. Clock ticks. 1:26, 1:25. Panthers 4th and 11, or I would assume are going to probably punt this away again, right? You take it down, take the play clock down, you take your time out.
Yep.
I would think you're going to get this down to about a minute or so, even just take the delay.
Yeah,
and,
probably would take the delay.
Take
just
the
to
delay
make it
and give your
punt.
punter a little bit more room to try to pin it. Well, timeout for Strath Haven with 56 seconds to go here in regulation.
Okay.
And 4th and 11 and punt time. All right. CB West has scored, and now will go for an extra point to win the game.
Oh boy.
So they blocked Garnet Valley's extra point, and now Ryan Clemens on for an extra point to win it for CB West in overtime.
Couple other finals.
Whoa.
Just a second. High snap, ball spotted, kick is away. It is long enough. It is good, and Garnet Valley
Game's
falls 28-27 in overtime. CB West, the 1 seed, survives.
Wow.
Tough one for Garnet Valley. Go ahead, Andrew.
A couple other score updates from 6A. Downingtown West 34, Souderton 17, Central Bucks South 35, Springford 19.
All right, and here we have Haven, who is facing a 4th and 11. Are they going to punt? No, they're going for it.
They are going for it on 4th down and 11. Henry split to the far side. Motion man, they sweep to Fisher, looking for room off that right side. Tries to turn the corner, gets upfield. Look at this! Fisher, stiff arm, pulling away, and James Fisher will seal the deal at the 5-yard line. Unbelievable. Fisher over 100 yards for the evening as he goes 27.
Welcome to Allstate.
In 3 series, and the Panthers now with 41 seconds to go, able to get it done. They will march to the semifinals and host Springfield next Friday night. Kitchen under center, takes a snap, takes a knee with 27 seconds to go and counting. The Panthers will not need to snap it again. Survive and advance, and James Fisher slams the door late in the 4th, 26-21. Wow. What a finish. Upper Dublin sees their season end at 7-5. Congrats to Coach Stover and the Cardinals on a phenomenal game. And the Panthers survive to play another week. Sorry to the wrestling coaches and the basketball coaches and the winter track coaches. Your football players will not be able to start the winter season next Friday. Panthers survive at least one more week. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap it up and talk about next Friday night. Stick with us. Be back in a moment on Haven.
Welcome to Allstate, where everyone saves when they bundle their home and auto insurance. Isn't that right, Frank?
I saved 25%. Booyah.
You protected your casa?
Sure did.
And the Frank tank?
You know it.
And now you're relaxing.
I'm working from home.
Sure you are. Save up to 25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate.
Your local Allstate agent is Steve Taub in media. Give him a call at 610-566-3500.
This is Keith Jackson. You're listening to High School Football right here on Haven Football.
Welcome back to George L. King Field. Strath Haven sprinting down to the east end zone to greet the band. Our favorite time of the evening. Again, with the Panthers lined up and saluting this tremendous marching band. Great tradition here. But there's a little more jump in their step when they win, right?
Yep,
they do it win or lose, but boy, they escape 26-21 over a game Upper Dublin squad. And congrats again to Coach Brett Stover and the Flying Cardinals on a tremendous game. And good luck to all of those graduating seniors, and congrats on their contributions to, a squad that won the district title in 5A last year. They've won 3 of the last 5 and certainly showed tonight that they belong amongst the top contenders in all of District 1. Strath Haven does well to move to 11-1, and now you've got a grudge match with Springfield, a rematch from Week 2 set up for next Friday night. And if you were here back in Week 2, Strath Haven with 2 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes or so to pull out a 19-15 victory. Springfield feeling like, boy, we let one get away.
Yep.
And we'll come in here. Yes, and they will come in here ready to rock and roll for sure against the Panthers. They will need to play their best game of the season for sure. But for tonight, they'll enjoy this one as they move to the semifinals for the 3rd straight season. Wow. Well, Mike, we'll do it again next week, I guess.
Yeah, we sure will. One more glorious week of high school football for us and the young men in black and silver. So we'll see what happens. Next week, join us again, 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 6:45. And, of course, check out the website this weekend for all the stats from tonight's game. Play of the game will be posted probably by Sunday, and photos and articles and everything else that we normally do. It'll all be available over the weekend, so keep checking back. And then we'll get the website set up for next week's game. Brian, you typing?
I'm typing, trying to get your Twitter updates here, and boy, this is it's been a fun one. So, as Mike said, we'll get a lot more updated on the website. Stats, play of the game. Boy, lots to pick from tonight, and boy, it's going to be fun. Congrats to the Panthers. Congrats to the Cardinals, and we're looking at a Central League rematch yet again in the playoffs. They met last year in the quarterfinals. This year, 1 week later, Springfield visits Strath Haven here at George L. King Field. So, thanks again to Tony Jester on the camera downstairs and Mike Clancy upstairs. Pete Fulgenetti, Andrew Kaufman, brilliant as always with the stats and spotting throughout, and Gary James in the PA. Just make it a fun experience, and we'll get to do it one more time next week. Mike Mayer, thanks for everything you do on the website, engineering, color commentary, and everything else on the website. Check it out in the days ahead. We'll be back here next Friday night. Your final one more time, Strath Haven 26, Upper Dublin 21. This is Brian Carroll signing out. Good night, everybody, and great football.
This video and audio broadcast is copyrighted by havenfootball.net Incorporated for the private use of our audience. Any other use of these broadcasts or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without a havenfootball.net Incorporated's expressed written permission is prohibited.
This is Merrill Reese, voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're listening to high school football right here on havenfootball.net.
This internet broadcast has been a production of havenfootball.net Incorporated. All rights are reserved. Thanks for watching and good night.